I did do that.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
I killed all of you.
You did.
Yeah. Every last one of you.
Did you? I don't think you did.
Yeah,
It was
TPK and Terrowyn.
perfectly
The women.
timed.
Oh, you
Silver.
murdered me. That's
Yeah,
true.
I have
You
the
did kill me.
only. I am directly responsible for the only TPK in Legendary Action history.
True.
That's not a good way to start the stream. Saying, "Oh, let's talk about a TPK, guys."
Oh, he's
As
so,
we
you just-
almost had a.
he's
TPK.
proud of it.
You just got
I
out
mean-
of combat. Yeah, no, my goal was to
I was
TPK
okay.
them.
I was okay.
You were.
Of
I
course,
was-
of course, I'm proud of it
I only
because
got hit once.
everybody called Malachi the Death God, and then I'm the only one that actually ever got a TPK.
Also true.
So maybe people should start calling me the Death God.
Not at all. Fuck you. Hi, everybody. And welcome to Legendary Action Official, where we play Dungeons and Dragons like a bunch of badasses. I hope you guys are having a good night tonight. I know I'm out enjoying my night so far. How's everyone's week been?
It's been a week.
It has been a week.
It's been a week.
I've spent hundreds of dollars this week.
And I know what you spent it on, and I can only say I support you.
Do you?
What'd you spend it on?
What do you think I spent it on?
Pizza.
Plastic.
Hot pockets.
Incorrect.
You got plastic
Really?
surgery? That's how
I'm
you're
trying
gonna
to
fix
think.
the nose?
That's bold from you. I've seen your dad.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck you, Justin. We love you.
We love you, Justin.
You're destined for a fucked up
I
nose.
love you,
That's
Justin.
true.
They can't speak for me.
There was plastic involved in the things I purchased, but not the plastic you're thinking of.
Not plastic crack?
No.
Whoa.
No. I spent hundreds of dollars trying to fix my bike.
Oh.
No.
Well, I'm glad
And-
to hear it's been a dope
and
week. Can I pet your
a lot
dog?
of hours.
No, you cannot pet our dog. She hates you. By default.
Who is it?
Sasha?
Sasha hates someone?
You haven't. I don't know if you've met Michelle. Have you met Michelle?
I
think
haven't,
so.
which means Sasha probably hates you.
Exactly.
'Cause if I don't know you, then Sasha doesn't know you.
That's true.
I don't care about logging in. Just
You can do this.
So yeah, I spent many of hours trying to fix the bike, and now I have another part on the way.
Okay, Michelle, you are very much correct in the fact I did forget to do that one thing I said I was going to do.
Oh no.
Son of a bitch.
What is it?
I forgot to do it. I'm working on nameplates.
Listen,
for
that's
the stream.
that's actually very
What did you
common
forget to
of
do?
mine. I don't know how familiar Michelle is with you.
Oh, she is.
But
What did you forget to do?
that's
You gotta
very
make-
common.
Nick, I forgot to finish the nameplates.
Name?
Yeah, everyone's gonna have nameplates at the bottom of their names.
Mike is notorious for saying
How
he's
does
going to do
that?
something and then not doing it.
It's fucking true. I get busy. Don't yell at me.
I didn't yell. I actually said it in a very.
You
Yeah,
yelled at me. I
it was
heard. I heard
fine.
the
It
fucking
was-
tone of voice.
Do you wanna
came
hear
out
me
with.
yell?
Relatively calm.
No.
No, I'm at about a 2 right now, Mike. You don't want to see me go up to a
take
3.
your titties. Calm them down.
wrangle in them horses now.
can't. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know why you're all here, and it's to enjoy what's about to come down.
I don't think that's what
You should pick better phrasing.
I can. I know why you're all here. It's to find out what the hell is transpiring, because I believe where we picked up last week, after a
No, this- it'd be
harrowing
where
fight.
It'd be where we left off last week,
Yeah.
not where we picked up
We're
last week.
picking
Where
up
we
this
picked up
week.
last week was
this week.
like
The beginning of that
It
episode.
was so far. It was like last episode.
That's true. That's true.
Oh,
But
Who
you
got
probably
that?
should start from where we picked up last week.
Who got the little?
that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Our
necklace?
adventuring group, which you guys should probably come up with a name with at this fucking point, have decided to adventure
Names are
Man
lame.
group.
onto the other side of the continent, the northern wastes, to try to hunt down an individual known as Lord Soth, who captured the flames of creation, the fires of calamity. And he began looking for the city of lost names. Gathering up, and with the help of Darrett Hightower, who was able to convince the marshal, who was currently taking martial law of Kaliman, gathered an army of 200 men and marched into the northern wastes. You all set out doing different tasks, looking for information on the city of lost names. Your journey led you to to a large tower that on first inspection just looked decayed and broken. As you approached, you realized that it seemed to exist within a suspended reality where rocks and pieces of it were decaying and breaking off and falling, but floating. Certain parts were in perfect condition, others seemed to have decayed through time. Adventuring in, Montez decided to pick up coins that he was warned not to pick up. He said that you were adventurers and he was a mercenary and he wanted pay. And so he collected it. Your first room led you to... The first floor led you to a burial chamber, where you were assailed by wraiths that were slowly sapping and taking away your life. As this battle progressed, these wraiths were never ending, destroying, fighting, and breaking you. In a moment of pure desperation, feeling his death coming, Ardent used a spell that he knew was forbidden and decided to summon a greater demon to his aid. While the fight was won, there was a cost. Amontez lay dead. Only through the quick thinking of Rasmus and Nyx, both using their might to try to bring his soul back, and pulling him from this tower, did they bring him back. But something else must be done. Rasmus, knowing the laws and the rules, that to cast that spell, to summon a greater demon, is nothing more evil. He is now stuck with a choice. To ignore this horrendous action, bring him to penance with himself, or bring his punishment to the tower of high sorcery. In a moment, he had Ardent kneel. He prepared to swing his blade. And that is where we ended last week's episode. So Rasmus, you find yourself preparing once again, looking down at a man you've called friend. And you pick up once again. What do you do?
Well, the way is clear. So I move behind Ardent with the sword drawn, lifted into position. I look down at you. Do you have anything more to say?
No. That'll be all.
How would you prefer after?
I don't know that you'll need to worry about that. I think this place will have its way.
Are you ready?
Are any of us ever really ready for this?
No.
The blade strikes true. Ardent, you're still looking at him as you see this expert flick up. It's almost a courtesy that he comes from the front rather than the back. For there's a single moment in your mind as you look at your friend.
God damn it, Mike.
And your head slips and falls. Your last thought being, this wasn't the worst way to go. Chase, you may now leave the table. Thank you for joining us.
That was cool. Don't leave me.
Cut my head off and my night short.
But just shake my hand, damn it.
Thanks for killing my kid.
You're welcome. Anytime, brother.
Rasmus, the weight is heavy on your shoulders. You almost expected something different. There's a sadness that slowly fills your heart, but a resound resilience that soon follows. You know that the rest of your party rests downstairs.
All right. Let's see. I will lay him out, kind of more dignified, and then I can't. I don't want to carry him by myself, so I'll leave him there for now.
Okay. As you turn, you begin walking down the steps. And as you leave the room, you fail to witness it. For those at home, there's a little book that moves and shifts out of the pocket of Ardent. Its little paper arms stop on his chest, confused as to why its magic did not work, only for a raven to land nearby. A single call is all that resonates through the room, only for the body to begin arising once more. The book fading into ethereal magic, slowly invading the body of Ardent. You see a hand reach up and pull, only for a mask to form on his head. As a voice whispers, "I can be back to the material plane once again, it seems." And with that, the body of Ardent disappears. We rejoin Rasmus as you come back downstairs. You see Nyx slowly saying a name and putting a coin away, very slowly. You see the ethereal ghost of an individual, of a female elf standing by him whispering names as he's still counting each an individual coin that was donated by somebody.
All right, I'll leave him to it.
You move past and you move forward, crossing the light expanse, and you see a Montez breathing slowly, his body pale. Next to him is Delamore, and to his other side is Hugo and Ziff.
So, I'll go over to Hugo. When did he wake up?
Just a little bit after we took him outside.
It seems once we crossed the boundary, I was able to feel healed. It sounds that you were the one who brought me back. Thank you.
We need to rest.
Agreed. Where is
Ziff.
Where's Ardent?
Arden is dead. Ziff, come with me. We need to bring his body down.
Oh, all right. As Ziff begins walking forward, you hear muttering behind you from a Montez. And Ziff looks up to you as you cross back into the almost decaying boundary of this tower. Were you not gonna tell him? He was alive when we left. What happened?
He summoned a demon. The law is clear, and so is my code. He knew it, and he accepted what it meant.
I don't know how to feel about that.
It's all right. It's complicated.
I think you make it complicated.
Do I?
I think that you are the equivalent of hardened steel. You do not bend. All you do is chip and chip and chip until all that is left is frail metal. But that's just my belief. But let's go get him. As you guys enter back in, Nyx finishes counting the last name. The voice whispers, and this time she's been saying each word in Elvish, and this time she says it in Common. Thank you so much. They deserve their rest. She leans over and offers almost like a gentle caress of a kiss before fading upwards.
It is the least I could do after what we did. He gave one final prayer before stepping away.
Mm-hmm. You give your final prayer and begin moving on. You move. Do you follow them or do you go back outside?
Nix would follow, just to help.
You all begin walking upstairs. As you cross the boundary into that next room, you catch a whiff of it. You smell something off in the room now. You don't have an inkling of what it is. It doesn't smell like sulfur or anything demonic, but there's a change in this room now. You almost want to call it unholy. As you look down, you see the head of Ardent.
But no body.
No body.
Cancel the book. Just
Well, that's unsettling.
Where did you put his body?
Right next to his head.
It's not here.
That's why it's unsettling.
What'd you do with it?
I didn't do anything.
You touched it last.
I laid him out dignified until we could come retrieve him.
Nix is gonna go. It's. I don't know.
Right, so I don't really have much else to do, so I pull out a burlap sack to retrieve his head.
Keep going.
And yeah, that's what I tie it up with some string and bring it down.
Yeah. You guys cross that boundary once again. This time feeling the ability to breathe a bit better. You get back to Montez and Delamar and Hugo.
I will have you guys done anything to set up for
No.
rest?
If anything, we can go to the camp. I'm sure they have accommodations for us there.
They are technically expecting us.
alarm.
It is not a horrible idea.
Not only that, but with us missing so many party members, we might need another hand.
Right.
I don't think a Montez could continue.
When I was talking to Delanar, he said that it will take some time more for me to heal than you. You may have to...
We have to regroup. Let's go to the camp,
Agreed.
tend to our wounds, and try again.
I will send word to see maybe they can send us somebody.
I'm pretty sure, but maybe Darrett will come with us. It has been a while since we have adventured with a boy.
All right.
You all begin your journey, and Delamar just... Well, I think that is where I cross the line and let you all go. I will be around. I'll know when you decide to enter the tower again. I will do a little bit more research to prepare for what is to come. My worry is that this is a wizard's tower, from my understanding, so we may have to deal with traps and things of that nature moving forward. I don't know what it might be that dwells within inside, but we must be careful. As he turns, you see him flick his coat ever so slightly as it slowly opens up and covers his shoulders. And as he does, it's like a blanket covering him. He slowly shifts into nothingness.
Magic.
Wizards.
I don't care.
Can you do that?
Can I do that?
Can you do that? Let us go. Let us go rest. And
As you begin walking forward, Montez speaks up. So how did Arden die? Last I saw is he summoned a demon. And then that's the last thing I remember seeing. Honestly, after that I was unconscious.
Yes. We... The fighting ended once the coins were reclaimed. Ardent accepted the consequences of what he had done.
He slows his walk a little bit because he was walking ahead of you guys. The consequence. Did you take justice into your own hands again? Did you fulfill your duties as a knight?
I did.
And you killed a friend. And
I did.
this is why I think the knights deserve to go away. You are so rigid that you are
A friend
infallible.
is not above the law.
No, but there is always a way.
Yes, there is a way.
And it is your way or death.
The way. It's not my way. It is the way.
It is your way. The only thing I think you believe in more than that fucking way is that necklace around your neck.
It's true.
And even then, I bet you if that necklace asked you to break your way, you would forego it in the dirt and forsake everything, like the fool you are.
No. You don't have to believe me.
I don't.
Fine.
I don't know if I can do this anymore. I cannot trust you.
I'm unsure why you feel like you can't trust me.
At no point have you hesitated. You have killed 2 men in front of me with zero hesitation. Men
We've
that
killed a lot of people.
Yes, one of which had no crime other than saying no to you.
It's
Like
true.
a petulant child, you decided to take his life because you could.
Amontez, you need rest.
I need you to go away from my life. We'll finish this fucking tower business, but I think I am done with you. I can't trust you.
All right.
And as he's walking away, you hear a whisper that says that you are no better than Lord Soth. At this point, we are choosing between the devil and the one who came from the devil. And he walks ahead very quickly. And as you guys approach the large campsite of this large army, there's probably around 300 tents, which makes sense for like storing goods and equipment out of the rain. You see a large tent for the command tower. As you approach, you hear a hail. Oi, who was that? Oh shit! Are you blokes? Perfect. Come on in. Montez just actually walks past the guy. You just waves him as thanks, and moves on. And you all follow shortly thereafter and approach the gate guard. Well, guard, but watchman. Alright, so like, He's glad to see you. If you keep heading on down, the command tent is down the way. And we do have your guys' tent set up to the right of that, just to make it easy on you. We said we'd be setting up if you ever visited. You might all come and go pretty quickly, so we wanted to be prepared.
Much appreciated.
Of course. We appreciate the work that you do.
Good.
Right? He waves and kind of goes back to his watch. He's being pretty. When you walked up, he wasn't lazing about. He was pretty on edge. You guys make your way to the far back tower. Tent, Jesus. And you approach the command tower. Son of a bitch. Command tent.
The tent.
I know. Said tower twice.
Big tent.
As you walk closer to it, you hear some, like, I wouldn't say shouting, but like lighter words are spoken. What do you mean we cannot progress? The tower is what? And at that, you walk through. We need to... It's good to see you. Derek moves and leans over, and you see a little bit of stubble forming more on his chin. You look like hammered shit. Who beat you? So I may have at them.
Mistakes were made. We rectified it.
A haunting. Specters, ghosts of some kind.
Where? Where did you experience this?
In the tower.
We were expecting some form of resistance here, but there's nothing. It's just what looks to be an exploded tower hanging in time. From the people that are with me, most people are not able to cross the boundary, it seems. Only those with exceptional fortitude and will are able to pass it.
It's weird. Shadow magic stuff.
A few of my men have been able to cross the boundary, but that was about it. So what's the plan? And where's Montez? Where's Ardent?
Montez is likely in his tent. Ardent is dead.
Ardent died. How did he die?
I executed him.
Why?
Summoning a demon.
Next time, just because this is my mission and my directive, please communicate with me first.
Would you have done it differently?
Yes.
Why?
I would have asked questions and had things written down and documented first, as is the way.
We can do the paperwork now.
They are meant to be alive during it. It is not my fault you have forgotten the laws. It is yours. I'm a knight just the same as you. There is meant to be a trial.
He summoned a demon.
Still. Heresy begets death, but it does not give us the right to execute on command, unless it is the only way to prevent the demon. Again, you had every right. I would ask that since this is my command, I be consulted first. Nothing else.
Very well.
I would have. His execution is completely lawful and correct. But we should have made annotations and notes, especially because you said so. You said he was willing. He knew his actions.
He did.
Did he have a last will? Did you give him a moment to write something down? Anything?
I asked what he needed. He refused.
You're going to create issues with the mages of the High Sorcery. You know this, yes?
We don't answer to them.
The world answers to them.
Hmm.
We are not as many as we once were. If the mages of High Sorcery do not accept us, none of the places that have them do. I don't know about you, but I would like to buy a health potion at one point in my life. But we will write and document it and send this to the apothecary, and she will send it to the mages of High Sorcery just to hopefully lessen their hatred. I would recommend not going to their towers anytime soon. Again, I'm not saying you're wrong, it just...
I know I'm right.
Could have been handled a tad bit better. So... Well, you all deserve rest. We'll talk in the morning.
All right, then.
You all head out, and You lay in your beds.
I will actually take the head
Mhm.
a little bit of ways out of the camp and build it a little pyre.
Mm-hmm. You do so.
I'll say a prayer to Paladine over it, and then burn him.
What is the prayer you say? As you have time to think, as you slowly begin putting wood after wood, you offer small thank yous and moments to him, slowly adding piece and piece to this pyre.
Paladine, give Ardent forgiveness. He acted in a way to save himself and his friends. It was foolish and heresy, but he meant well, and he accepted the fate of his choices. If anyone deserves forgiveness, it's a man who desires it. And then I'll light the fire.
You light the fire, and as you begin turning, walking away, you hear a voice on the wind. It simply asks, is there redemption in death or in life? Or both? And if so, the decision is how to give it. My child, you are such a great warrior. Stay true to me, for the trials that come will be difficult and harsh.
Tuck the amulet back under my breastplate and then return to my tent.
As you're walking away, that is officially the second time you've ever heard that voice.
Mm-hmm.
As you all rest for the night, weary from your travels, the day carries on. It turns to night, and slowly you all awake the next day, slightly weary, but knowing that your journey has only just begun. The next steps are you have to go back to that bloody tower and begin this journey once again. Mason, if you could please have a seat at the table for me, please. As you enter the room, you see an individual you've never seen before, talking with Derek. The voice is not hushed, but they're speaking quietly at each other, well enough that you're not getting a full detail. Standing before you is a slightly taller individual. Not much taller than all of you, but still lithe and tall for his size. That moment I check text messages for descriptions, and I'm like, "Man, fuck is it? Man, fuck is it?" You see you would almost say you would say on first inspection, it just seems to be a human male with white hair that's lightly pulled back into a ponytail that goes down to the bottom of his neck. He looks at you and smiles with yellowish green eyes. His complexion slightly tan with dark freckles. It appears to be a younger face, eclipsed with an eclipsed-shaped birthmark that has a scar running through it on his upper cheek. The first thing you notice is his ears are slightly pointed, not that of a half-elf or an elf, just they have a pointed tinge to them. You see a very ornate rapier on his side with a silver ornate basset. He stops and smiles and nods at you all as Derek introduces him. Ah, perfect. If you would have him, this is my lieutenant. His name is Beldrin Altrice. He has been with me for some time. I've been working with him. He's helped me train the men, and he is the owner of the ne'er-do-wells, as I call them, the rambunctious ones that don't tend to listen. I would like to offer his services for the next day or two while you traverse this tower. He's one of the few that could make it in without much hassle. Will you have him?
We'll take any help we can get.
Perfect. I'll let you introduce yourself. And actually, before we fully begin, introduce yourself to the party and the people at home.
Hello, party and people at home. I'm Mason. I will be playing Belgian Altrice.
Yes, they did.
He is currently a lieutenant in charge of the rambunctious group, the Night's Watch. Not the Night Watch, the Night's Watch, with an apostrophe S. And, yeah, he looks ready and prepared, and he's about to introduce himself. Hello, I'm Belgian Altrice. I will be joining you guys.
Good.
Yeah, Silver.
This is the part where you
Silver.
introduce each other to? He doesn't know exactly who
Coinage?
you are.
Yeah.
Be social.
You're looking for coinage.
You'll need it.
No, my monthly stipend's put away until I'm back.
Well, you'll need it.
I'll need silver.
One
One
You
silver.
want to give him a silver.
Descriptions, you all went to bed after? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm very confused. I have no clue what's happening.
All right. Well,
You guys look like someone died.
Someone died.
Someone did die.
Do me a favor, move the microphone closer to you.
I'm very sorry. We all lose loved ones here in this time, and war and fighting, and yeah, I'm sure you guys will get over it with age, as time does heal all scars.
all right. Well, I will go up to you, hold out a hand.
I will put out my hand and give you a firm handshake, as firm as I can.
I am Rasmus Fjordson, a Knight of the Rose.
Hello, Rasmus. Quite nice armor, I can see.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
So, for a description, Rasmus is pretty plain featured man. He's tall, 6'2", well built. Been a warrior his entire life. Short, blonde hair, and a clean shave. His armor is of high quality, but it's pretty plain. Unlike some knights, it's just like bare steel, and pretty much unadorned with any symbolage of Solamnia or the Knight Order of the Rose.
Mhm.
He's definitely a knight by the quality, but he doesn't have any kind of heraldry on him.
Ah, you're a knight of the Rose.
I am.
I can not quite tell, but I'll believe you.
Thank you.
And, you two.
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
Hugo, introduce yourself.
Do you have more words?
I'm Steve Stevenson.
Steve Stevenson.
Nix is gonna smack Hugo on the back of the head.
Oh, gosh.
Hugo, come on.
Hugo.
I'm Hugo. With
Nice. Hugo Woodlock? Whitlock. Whitlock.
Whitlock.
Whitlock.
Whitlock.
Okay, Hugo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hugo's fine.
Yeah.
We'll stick with that.
Yeah.
And one silver piece.
Yes.
Do you have any extras?
No. I'm
Okay.
out. I'm out.
It's very easy for us to make sure you have silver pieces.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, so, yes. And you.
I'm Nix, lieutenant of the mercenary group that they've worked for before.
Third-party contractor.
Fortunately,
We always need you.
There's one more member of that group named Montez. I talked with him this morning. He is still relatively injured. He's probably going to rest for a bit longer. He said he will be up the tower after you, once he feels up for it. And his exact words were, "I will make sure to bring a silver piece."
All right.
good.
And he promises not to touch the shiny things.
Okay. That's
And another voice speaks up. And I'm Ziff. So this dwarf-looking individual with slightly pointed ears, large beard, angry-looking face, very excitable, like pleasant conversations. Bright blue eyes, black hair. You recognize him as being a Kinder. They're basically a race of Kryn who are known to have very sticky fingers. They're always happy, excitable, outgoing.
Mhm.
This one seems to have dwarven traits. My name is Ziff Middletop.
Nice to meet you, Ziff Middletop.
He reaches up and he grasps your hand, and you are honestly shocked at the amount of strength that this individual is pressing into your hand right now.
Oh, it's nice to meet you too. If you could just let go
Oh,
for just a
sorry.
moment.
I was
Thank you.
excited. New people.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Keep your coin purse away from him.
I don't know what you're talking
He'll
about.
give
As
it
he
back.
tosses a coin purse in his hand.
Ziff.
It was
Good thing I'm
technically-
poor
it
until
was
I get paid.
technically near you still.
I took it when you were sleeping.
I told you to stay out of my room.
Didn't go into your room. I used a stick.
You don't get bells on people, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I just take the bells.
yeah.
He would take.
You're right.
So Nyx is relatively tall. He's only like 5'10". He's in kind of like gray cloth with the only really thing that shines, that actually stands out, is the gauntlets and the shinglers that he wears. They are gold with red accents going through them. And then other than that, he's black hair, tied up in ponytail, tan. Looks relatively young for his age, for his stature, I guess you can say.
All right. What does Hugo look like?
Well, you know how you have a white hair in a
Mhm.
ponytail? I got that too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, twinsies.
Twinsies.
Yeah, twinsies.
Well, we'll go over hair routine later.
Yeah, we'll figure that.
Mhm.
We'll figure that.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you got it. Go ahead.
He's like also like around 5'9", 5'10",
Mhm.
kind of a little scrawny. Very bright eyes. He's got giant staff. That's the important part.
All right.
Don't get on the wrong side.
Understood. I will be on your good side. I'm paid to.
Oh,
There's
that's
no
my-
need to worry.
That would be my left
Okay.
side. Stay over there.
Oh, all right. I will try to make sure I'm on your left. Good. I mean, if you want to take the charge, that's all you.
Cool.
Most agreed.
Yeah.
Wow, this is going really smoothly for introductions.
Yeah.
I work with a bunch of children on the regular. Let me just tell you a little bit about myself. I'm lieutenant of the Night's Watch. The Night's Watch watch the night. Well, not the perimeter of the campment. We get a list at the end of the day and take care of what needs to be done in the camp and make sure everything is neat and tidy while everyone's asleep.
So you're the cleanup crew.
No, with
They
the
are
Night's
on latrine duties, yes.
Yes, for today. For tonight. What was?
We're going on 8 days straight. It's quite an achievement. If you go to 12, you have taken the record.
I don't
And that record has only been made by you.
I know that was a really hard time. It was so hot too. Everything. Anyways, before I insult your senses with my past work, I'm actually.
Are you sure you'll be okay?
I.
Oh, I stand by him. He reins them in, to be clear.
It's my job. So, if you have kids, I'm quite adept at handling them if
I'm a-
needed.
I'm a kid.
Oh, do you? Oh, well,
Yeah, just
I'm
while Montez is resting, he left me in charge of Hugo to make sure he comes back to life. But
Are you sure he didn't leave me in charge of you?
Are you guys
how many
fans
times
of...
have you fallen?
How many times have I fallen? Once, maybe.
Yes,
How many times have you fallen?
not once.
Remember when you threw up?
Yeah, magic and me do not mix.
I'm.
You know I don't like teleporters or portals.
There.
It'll be fine.
It'll be better. You can do it next.
It's okay. I believe in gentle parenting when it comes to people who are a little
I
upset.
smack him. I smack him. That's you want to get a point across. You smack him.
Just
Oh.
don't just keep the gauntlets off.
After a certain age, they keep fighting back.
He knows better than to fight back against me.
That's true.
Well,
He killed a frog that impregnated us all.
Slats.
oh,
I was a plant.
I've heard of those. Never seen anything like that.
They're gross.
You were a plant,
I was a plant.
like a druid turns into.
No.
No.
Maybe.
Oh, like,
I don't know
How
what
did
happened.
you turn?
I don't
into
know
a
what
plant?
happened. I just woke up in a pool of babies. Little tiny tadpoles.
That's
Tadpoles.
honestly a nightmare.
It was.
You recognize it as a slad.
It's a
Yeah.
slad pool.
It's a slad pool.
That's. I don't like the sound of little things wiggling all around me, and
They go in you too.
That is far enough, sir. I do not need to hear the exploits of your adventures right
Well,
at
if
this
you want
moment.
to be a part of this group, you have to go through it once.
Yeah.
I've been through a lot of things, and certain things
I
trigger
think-
me more than others when it comes to like disgusting things. I can handle filth, but live wriggling things, worms are the worst.
It's okay.
Yes, there's a bucket of worms on site that we have to use too.
Does slimy things include lizards?
Lizards aren't slimy.
Can be.
They feel slimy, but they're not
That's
actually
true.
slimy.
That's true. What if they have 6 legs
6 legs.
or more? I forget how many. I feel like 6, maybe.
How big?
A big?
Okay,
Not
we're
that
getting
big.
off topic.
Yeah,
yes,
we
we're
should
getting
go. We
way
should
off
go.
topic. We do have time. Not a whole lot.
No,
Quite
we need
short.
to.
Onward. I'm just gonna start walking out of the room.
Stop by the quartermaster on your way out if you need supplies. We can make
Fine.
ready anything that would normally be carried. If you need snacks, food, we have some basic medical kits. I even believe we have a potion or 2 if necessary.
Very well.
Cool.
All right.
Bye.
Oh, by the way, good luck. You'll need it with them. And he just shuts the curtains to the door.
Toodles.
Oh. Well, then, shall we get going to the quartermaster?
I guess.
Oh,
How you feeling, Rasmus?
Eager. We need to go.
Okay.
the early bird gets the worm.
Let's go to the
I thought you didn't like
quartermaster. I need to. Get
I don't,
another
that's why I'm the
healer's
bird.
kit.
Well, I kill the worms, and they just
Um,
make more worms.
As you approach the large open tent, you see a gentleman just leaning there. He seems to be doing some math, counting arrows at the moment.
I see.
Well, what brings you here? Oh, it's good to see you again. What do you need? What did you break?
Oh, I didn't break anything this time. I've been volunteered to help these fine gentlemen into the tower.
Who's watching the other chuckle nuts?
I'm not quite sure, and it's really not my problem at this point. I'm just glad to get a night off. I wish you the best of luck. Keep your doors locked.
I'll stab them when they know that, so they'll leave me alone. Good for them.
Make sure to, set up your traps, the noise ones, not the,
I get you.
Okay.
All right, what do you need?
I need a new one of these. And Nick's hands over a almost completely used up healer's kit. Do you have anything like this, or?
Ah, yes. You see him turn around and walk over, kick a chest open. He throws you a brand new healer's kit. Good. You, the large one,
Mm-hmm.
need anything?
No. Do you have... Well, unless you have some sort of healing potion.
I have a couple. We at our disposal. Did Derek send you?
He did.
I have 2. These are specifically for high commanding officers. Take them.
Take them, we will.
They are 2 greater health potions.
Oh, let's go.
Man, they never even give me any of those either.
You're not with health potion.
You're not a high commander, are you?
I know.
You have to
One
go
day.
we have to go talk to the apothecary. That woman terrifies me.
She terrifies me too. I don't go near her.
Exactly.
We don't like apothecaries.
Well,
I don't like
they're good.
her.
They're good people inside. I hope.
Really.
Nick's just going to look around and make sure there's no crows as he speaks those words.
Yeah.
You look up, look around. You don't see one. You kind of look at the tower, and there's crows near the tower.
Oh no.
Those aren't hers. Because I know them all. I
Okay.
recognize them. There's a certain glint in their eye that
I think those are a little bit bigger than crows. It might be ravens.
either way. Hugo, do you need anything?
You got anything magic, boyo?
What do you like? Not really. I've got most mundane things. The only potions we have are health potions for emergencies and mortal wounds. We carry 5 for the general army and 2 for specific reasons that are now yours. There's not really anything else that we have at the moment.
In that case, I'm good. I'm good.
Perfect. I wish you luck.
He's not good.
I'm
The
good.
boy needs rations.
I do not need rations. I have rations. I
Oh.
have
Right there. And he points out there's a bag there that has extra food and rations. There's rabbit jerky. There is salted butter dough.
I pick up the rations.
You just got basically just throw it in the fire and let it flatten, and it'll be good.
I pick up the rations.
Belgium picks up as much as he can carry.
There's basically a single satchel
Mhm.
with food.
Perfect.
It was prepared for you guys especially.
You ever
Oh,
put
okay.
the butter on the jerky and then slap that on the dough?
Yes.
It's pretty good, huh?
It's a sandwich. Put the rations in the.
All right. You guys begin your journey forward to the tower. Getting closer, you feel that same eerie feeling. You're all looking ahead, and you hear a voice. Ah, it seems that you have a new member. Do I have to worry about this one?
No.
Oh,
As you turn
no.
around, and you see an elven individual behind you.
Hello, I'm Beldrin Altrice. I am a lieutenant of the Night's Watch, and I will be joining you guys to your adventure up the tower to help
I'm sorry.
progress. Sorry.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm
It
yeah.
must be terrible being that human.
Well, it's better than being stuck at camp with a bunch of children.
No, I meant with you.
Oh,
You. That's rude. I'm sorry. I tried to be better, but
oh,
I felt sorry for you. I do apologize.
oh.
Either way, we have a tower to explore. I've done some research. So I kind of went back in and researched the tomb and looked around, and it seems that the only real trigger for the wraiths was just the coin.
I see.
Everything else, they don't care if you touch, look at tombs, nothing. They really don't care. The spirits are pretty amicable for the most part. Every now and then there's one that seems to have dwelled into the Shadowfell too long. Those are the ones that we ran into. They are the spirits that lingered on the coins, and the corruption eroded them and turned them into creatures that were very difficult to deal with. So, we need to get deeper into the tower. I know at some point there's a library, but I believe it is protected by some form of mechanism or puzzle.
Are there any other points of interest?
The tower would go up, really.
Yeah. Or can we go down?
No, not that I was aware of.
Oh,
Not that I
okay.
found,
Yeah.
anyway. But downstairs is the entry. Did everyone bring silver this time?
Yes.
Yes,
I'm
it's
allowed.
provided.
I'm
Good.
allowed. I got 0 money.
I have you. Don't worry. I'll put it on a Montez's
You begin
tab.
moving towards the boundary. You see the very ground itself decaying and almost darkened by shadow. As you cross that boundary, I need you to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
We're
Not all of you,
we're all good,
just
yeah, we already passed.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to remember your goddamn name.
Beldrin
Altrice.
Beldrin.
I'm gonna call you Belfry. And
Beldrin.
Ben. I'm just calling him Ben.
We have a 22.
22. You pass with flying colors. You feel this lurch as you feel a moment where you feel your body and your essence part and pull back together by just your desire not to be apart from yourself.
Pretty goofy.
Moving forward, you kind of breathe for a second and just kind of
Oh, is that what it's like to lose your soul for a second? Oh,
First time.
Like
welcome to the in between reality and our realm and the Shadowfell.
Oh, this is gonna be an adventure.
This isn't Kolimon anymore. And he begins walking forward quicker.
Oh,
Next, we're gonna pat you on the back, and just smile, and just be like, first time,
Yeah.
and then walk past you.
absolutely.
Let's go. No. Let's go. Pay your respect.
You all walk in and you cross the precipice again. One door is perfectly pristine, the other one broken and damaged to the side. You walk in, you see this large elven statue hunched over, crying, covered with silver coins. You realize that it's about 45,000 gold in front of you
Oh,
in silver coins.
Don't.
You touch it, I will smash your face open.
Yes.
I understand what silver was for a little bit.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and take my silver and flick it respectfully towards the pile in following their actions.
You begin moving forward. You all drop a silver for a very silent prayer, and you move up to the next room. In it, you see the 4 tombs. One on the left, one on the right, one on the front. Past you to the left side, you see the staircase going back up again. So you're in that same room that you had to fight. You see one of the tombs is slightly pushed a little bit to see if what you're assuming is Delamar gave it a push to see if they would be pissed off by looking at their bodies.
We continue forward, I guess.
Yes.
You can look in the tombs if you'd like.
Is there any?
I didn't want to open them too far. I did it to see if I'd pissed them off. I know that you're adventurers, so loot is your thing.
I feel like if we take anything, that might piss him.
You'll be fine.
Nix is gonna actually try and shove one open to see.
Yeah, you go to the one that's slightly ajar, and
Just slowly start pushing, waiting.
it pushes open just fine.
What do I see?
You see a skeletal body, very green and nice oven-made armor covering its body, and a very nice cloak that seems to shimmer ever so slightly over its body. You know that the cloak is very well made, and if you were to assume anything, it's probably the thing that's the most noticeably intact. There's little to no decay on it. There's not even dust.
I'm going to carefully unclip the cloak.
You unclip the cloak, and you slowly begin pulling it off him. And as you pull it up, you see the skeleton just poof, and you hear this. And we'll catch you after the 15-minute break, everybody.
Dang it.
I quit!
And that's when I said, like, why
That's
would
not
you
very
touch me
nice.
like that? That's not legal.
Oh, right. So you hear that gasp and that groaning, and you kind of reel back a little bit, and you look behind you, and it's Delamar, who's just. Sorry, I was clearing my throat. Apologies.
God damn it.
Oh my freaking god.
I will talk to you in a moment.
I said everything was fine.
I will talk to you in a moment.
Hey, at
He's
least
gonna
it
place
wasn't
2
a fight.
silvers on the eyes, and then reclose.
I'm gonna open another.
You have the cloak, and you're like, all right, that's fine.
All right,
That's a good idea to do that just in case.
Just in case, Delmar, can you tell
Yes?
me what this is?
It's a cloak of protection.
cloak. It looks like you.
It makes you harder to hit.
Wait, Ziff. Catch.
You now have a cloak of protection.
Thank you.
You
Might
need
be
an
a
hour to
little bit
attune to
long.
it. Enjoy.
So it's a
might-
short rest.
It might be a little long.
There's 2 more treasures in there.
I'm gonna grab one. I open a tomb. A tomb.
You pop it open. Strength check, please.
Strength check.
Yep.
Oh no, I'm bad at those.
Roll well.
Roll well. Come on,
Nat
you
20.
can do
Come
it,
on,
child.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
I feel like I could have.
Oh no,
What'd you get?
I got a 6 on the die. My thing's not loading, and I'm really
I
mad.
think it's a
I don't
negative.
think you have a +4.
I don't. I probably have like at max. A
So
plus
you
2.
just start pushing
Yeah.
and pushing, and you hear, and that it doesn't go anywhere.
I guess fireball.
A bit aggressive.
I'm
Calm
not
down.
gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Don't worry.
Do it again.
As you're pushing harder and harder, you feel it. You don't even notice it, but you just kind of fall forward as the thing slides forward. You look inside, and you
Yeah.
see an elf. The armor a little bit more decayed. No fancy cloak. Just bones grasping a very ornate, well-designed longsword.
Oh my god. I'm gonna pick up the sword, and I'm gonna hand it.
You pick up the sword.
Yeah.
As you pick it up, you hear a chime. As the blade rattles ever so slightly.
Oh,
Almost as if it's aware of you.
is it magic? Can I tell?
The sword is magic.
Okay. That's weird.
Pay your respects.
Oh my, that is a very interesting sword. That right there is a sword of Elathindir. It is a sword of the soulless dance. It is designed, it is magically enchanted to fight without you.
Okay. I'm gonna grab 2 gold pieces, just because I'm better than you, and I'm gonna put them on the eyes of the elf.
Silver's the appropriate.
Your silver is not their silver. Their silver is better than your silver. My gold is better than your silver.
I'm going to punch you
Dang
if you
it.
continue to backtalk to me.
Okay, my bad. My apologies.
Pay your respects.
Yeah, I think what Nix is trying to say is just be prepared if it's not well received.
Impressive handling of that situation.
They do have
Good job.
the traditions.
Sometimes you just have to smack.
Well, he is a child. He's still learning.
Yeah, I learned what 2 plus 2 was the other day.
Oh.
What is it?
I think it was like 5, something like that, right?
A little off.
Dang.
He's good at
3.
many things. Counting not so much.
Can you increase that by 1 digit?
5. That'd be 5, right?
No, that's just no. No.
Okay.
We'll get you a book. Like, I think we have kid books at the, kid books.
Do you like
You
reading
distinctly
those?
remember that you definitely have a few beginner reading utensils that you've used.
So, we have this thing, right, and you can wrap around the string with it. It helps you with your multiplication tables. We'll get to that at some point. It's a great tool to learn on. But first, let's start with adding and subtracting later.
You can give him the math lesson later. You need to figure it out.
Sorry. Can I try being an adventurer like you guys? And,
No.
Okay. Well, can I crack one open?
Yeah.
I've never done this before.
You walk over and you
He's gonna
approach the final
It's a 2.
tomb. And I need a strength check to open it.
Yeah, absolutely. 7.
With your modifier?
0 modifier.
That's weird.
I can't get this thing open. It's impossible.
Put your back into it.
Any more, and I will hurt my back.
Well, hear me out. Hear me out.
It's not good. Do you have like a crowbar or something I can?
As you're talking,
Would you like me to try?
Yeah. Show me how it's done.
Ziff, you don't need to roll. You lift it up with one hand and put it inside.
Ziff plus 2 equals open.
Oh.
Big brain math.
You look inside.
I'm sure you loosened it for him.
You see an individual. It looks almost like a very ornate dress. You see a couple circlets on the bones. You see a light circlet across the head. It's honestly just a very, very nice skeleton. The nicest thing on it is you see a necklace with 8 black jet gemstones and a gold inlay that surrounds it.
Oh, this is exciting and wrong at the same time. Well, I'll go up to the passed away elf and gently remove what accessories I can. I'll go for the circlet and necklace. Probably the circlets first.
You pull off that. You pull the necklace off, and it's very nice. And Delamar speaks up. Oh, that is a it's a wedding gift. Realistically, is what we use it primarily for. That is a very unique piece. If I were to guess, it's probably 1,200 gold.
He just hitches in his breath. That is a lot of gold for him. That is like multiple times his stipend that he's been getting.
You could retire and pay the person off that you're retired to, so they wouldn't like get mad at you.
Yeah. Do you guys need this?
No.
No?
Ziff.
What is it?
We have more than.
Oh, it's
We
fancy
both have
rocks.
Oh,
As you look
they
at your
pretty.
look at your hand, it's already in his hand.
They look pretty. I like them.
Um,
But I don't think we can use these as currency or anything like that. So
yeah.
probably best to leave them in the tomb here.
Well,
Close the tomb.
on my fingers. Ah, gosh.
I don't think we need it. I surely don't.
Oh, okay, I guess it is more respectful to leave it here.
Take it.
Okay, thank you. Someone with reason. Oh, no, go ahead and put that into my little satchel.
And at the moment, everything else has been looted, and you guys can move up the next section.
Pretty good adventuring you did back there, buddy boy.
Thank you. It's quite exciting.
Who's in front?
I am.
I'll be
Zip.
behind him.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm in the 3rd spot.
I'm in 4th. You get to be last.
That's a first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring up the rear.
Technically, it's a 3rd, not a 1st.
Fucking got him, dude.
You enter a room.
We need a counter. You go joke counter.
You walk into a final room, and as you're going up the stairs, you find the final door. It's sealed, and on the top it says that only the worthy shall enter.
Oh, shoot.
Bro, do you think we're worthy?
Only one way to find out. Me first?
Yeah.
Very well. I guess I will go first.
If you go first, you have to shimmy all the way up there because Ziff is in front.
That's true.
I walk off the wall.
You kind of you jump up and put yourself like up top, and you use your legs and your arm to kind of like spider climb forward, and you just drop down. And you reach over and grab the door,
It's actually kind of unsettling.
and you open the door and almost brace yourself, and nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
The door opens just fine.
Clearly I'm worthy.
Let's go.
Good luck. Close the door down. No. Nix will open the door and peer inside with his non-magical elf eyes.
As
I
you
don't
look
have-
inside, you see 7 lights just igniting in this eerie green glow. You all walk through the door just fine. In the room, you see it is a very different shape than what you expected. It is not a circle. It is a 6-sided
Hexagon.
hexagon. Thank you. I was going to say pentagon. That's 5. Hexagon. On each side is a lever. On the 6th side in front of you, there's a large door with a dial. You see writing above each individual lever. You notice some are in Common, some are in Elvish. You recognize one as Dwarvish. And then I need to know what other languages you guys speak.
I also speak Dwarvish. So that's cool.
Rasmus, what do you speak?
Solomonic, Elvish, Draconic, Common, and Celestial.
You know the Elvish and Common ones. You can read those. What language do you speak?
Infernal.
You see that the fourth lock is written in Infernal. What languages do you speak?
Undercommon.
You notice the sixth lock is written in Undercommon.
That's pretty cool.
What's undercommon?
It's like
The-
for the
those
low
below?
people.
Those
Yeah.
below.
Don't
It's,
summon any.
it's-
You'll
it's
lose your
Dark
head.
Elves.
It's
You'll lose your head.
it's Moon Elf language in this world.
Oh,
Technically.
okay, cool.
It's what languages?
Common, Dwarvish, Dragon people, Draconic.
What language do you speak?
Common, Dwarvish, and Gnomish.
Oh,
So
And Kinder speak.
and Kinder.
No.
All right. The seventh lock is written in Kinder,
That's good.
and the fifth lock is written in Draconic.
let's go.
So you all, between all of you, can understand the majority of the locks. There's one that you cannot.
Oh no.
The first lock says open in Common. The second lock says close. The third lock says open in Dwarvish. The fourth lock says close in Infernal. The fifth lock, you cannot read it as it appears to be written in Giant. The seventh lock is written in Halfling, which says close. And the sixth lock says Undercommon. The final lock, written in Draconic, is written around the dial. And it says, beware. Impatience is death.
Open, close, undercommon, beware.
You've seen before you a puzzle.
Okay.
Okay.
Open, close, open, close. So it says
Nix
open,
is gonna
close.
look back in the R and be like, "What is up with your kind?" And I don't mean your kind. I mean wizards.
Oh,
And making
you mean
fuck-
Delamar, by the way? You said Arden.
And making fucking puzzles.
We care for very expensive and powerful magical items. I don't want the ruffians getting hold of it.
A simple magical lock with a bomb.
It doesn't work.
It does.
Determined individuals will send those to die first to open the door.
Well, that's why you add 3 bombs.
I want to express to you that is a far more difficult magical incantation than you think it is.
I will learn.
Good luck.
So let's.
So it appears that we have a puzzle
Okay.
that says...
Well, it says open,
So
close,
So I will go
Common?
through. So the first lock says open.
Yeah.
The second lock says close. The third lock says open. The fourth lock says close. The fifth lock
We don't know.
says...
Can't read it.
can't read it.
But we assume it's open.
Possibly.
Well, 5 was Draconic, wasn't it? We should be able to read that.
I thought 5
No,
was
5 was-
giant.
no, the Tronic one is on the dial at the door. The door has a locking mechanism that has what looks to be 7 bars ran into, or 6 bars that run into the large dial piece.
It won't work.
And as you turn
It's
around,
magical.
you look at the door by you, and there's a new switch, a new lever.
Is it just me, or is this room kind of shaped like a 6-sided pentagon?
Hexagon, Hugo. Hexagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll teach you your shapes.
We have
And then
kids' toys
the-
for that too.
Yep. The dial. You said there's markings on it.
It just has a symbol for the language.
And it says beware.
The in Draconic it says beware. So, and as you look behind you, you see an additional lever at the door, like on the side.
Any writing?
No writing, no nothing.
Maybe we should pull the lever.
So
Let's wait.
So what I'm thinking is open might be in up position, close might be down, and then the dial
Maybe the dial. So the
and the
door.
lever next to the dial might have to be pulled last because it says be patient.
The door that has the doors behind you. The final lever, the final level you saw is the door behind you that you came through. There's no markings around it.
What was the one in Undercommon again?
Close.
Close? Okay.
And the dial. So on that door, it's like 7 bars. Locking it.
6.
6.
This is a 6-sided.
And then there's.
The metal bar shoots out, hits a rotating mechanism, and shoots back into the dial. Some of them are pulled away from this, and some are pushed in.
Oh, so we
I
gotta.
go to one that says close and I pull it.
So Do you guys exchange which ones say closed, which ones say open?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yes.
share the
You
language.
walk right over to the one to your left that says it's common and open. Or you said you want to close it, right?
No, one that says closed. Open.
Oh, you walk over to the one in Elvish that says close, and you
Pull it down.
it's already in the down position.
Yeah, put it up.
You put it up. Nothing happens for a second. You look over, and you see the pin that's inside the dial just pull out.
Okay.
Hear me out.
Open any that are closed.
And close anything.
No.
No.
Leave them alone.
Leave them alone.
Yeah.
All right. So, the Run Infernal said open.
Yes. No, it says close. Apologies.
Don't
Don't touch.
clear all of them. If the one we can't read, there will be one pin left if it's closed.
We used to
Okay.
do every other one.
No,
it's
because
open, close,
it's not a guarantee that every other one is open, close, open, close, open, close. The one we can't read could be.
It could be closed.
It could be a close.
If it's already
That would
closed,
be-
it will be left.
It'll be left
It
alone.
will
It
be
will be
left.
left alone.
There will be one pin left.
Yeah.
We can also count the pins.
Yeah, we can count the
There's
pins.
there's 6 pins.
Yeah.
But,
There's
like,
6
we
pins
can-
for 6.
Some are
players.
pulled out, some are pushed in. You pulled one and it pulled out.
Yeah. So we need to release.
And the pin was also
So we want all the pins out of it.
Yes.
corresponded
the
to
door
the
can
language, right?
And that's the last lever.
You
we'll
did notice
pull
that, yes.
To open it,
So-
to release it.
If the one in giant or whatever it is like
So
down,
I will
then we
look
can
at the
pull it
dial.
up.
The next inserted pin. What language is it?
So the next inserted pin is in Infernal.
And that says.
That says close.
closed.
So I
Open
would
it.
tell you
Okay.
close.
You
So
click it open,
Yep.
you see that piece gets so
What's the next pin?
the next one that's.
the next one is the 7th and it's written in Kinder.
Yep.
What is it?
So
Close.
that one says close. So
Open it.
open that one.
Same pin pulls out.
Is there any more? Any more in the down position?
So how many pins are remaining in now?
So as of right now, you have there's one more pin left. So you have the one common that has a pin pulled out. You have the one in Elvish which has a pin pulled out. You have the one in Dwarvish which has a pin pushed in. You have the one in Infernal which is pulled out. You have the mystery one which currently hasn't pushed in.
Okay.
You have the one written in Kinder that's pulled out now, and you have the final one that's pushed in still.
So we have both. There's only one pin being held, and that's the one we don't know.
No, there's 2.
There's 2.
So the one in Dwarvish.
So let's.
Open.
No, there's 3 pins.
There's 3 pins left.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the one in Dwarvish will open to release the pin. We'll change the lever position on that.
Pulls out. As of right now, you currently have Common, Dwarvish. Or no, I'm sorry. You have Elvish, Infernal, Halfling, and Undercommon all pulled out. So as of right now, all of the pins are pulled now.
So everything's.
All of them are pulled out. You have switched them all up to make sure all the pins have pulled out.
Did I do anything?
And well, there's one last one.
Yep.
That
No, but that all the pins are already pulled down, so that one's in the correct position.
No. All 6 pins on the dial in front of you at the door
Oh.
are disengaged. Think of it like a 6. It's an octagon, and each bar goes in and pins into it.
And so there has to be a release mechanism.
Does the dial
to
turn?
open the door?
You walk up and just not.
Yeah.
Hear me out. There's
The last-
lever.
The
Let's
last
pull the
lever
lever.
that has no writing on it.
Yeah.
I'll pull it. Brace yourselves.
No.
Okay.
So I'll go over to the last lever and kind of look back. It's like, all right, everybody,
Back up against the wall.
be ready. I don't know what's gonna happen here. And I pull it down.
As it hits, you feel the lever in your hand yank up and pull back up with force. It actually lifts you off the ground. Your grip is so tight. You see every single dial resetting to its original position. So you see the lever going up in Common, the lever going down in Elvish, going down in Dwarvish, up in Infernal. The mystery one stays down. Halfling goes up, and Undercommon goes back up to their original sitting positions. And all the pins shoot back into the lock, and as you look down, you see the floor begins to illuminate and lighten with electricity. violently forming. As you all look down, I need every single one of you to make a dexterity 14 saving throw. No, you don't see it coming.
Didn't think so.
But he's a monk.
I'm the monk.
No, he's the monk.
Wait, what about him? Because he's like lifted up right now.
Ooh.
He's
Everybody.
not touching the ground. Oh, I'm just like,
DC
Everybody.
14.
just wondering.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh no.
That was lucky.
Oh no.
I've been pilfered.
You've been pilfered.
I
Oh,
have 15.
Give me all the gold dice in there.
he's.
I need all the d6s,
Those
realistically.
ones?
Yeah. I need all the d6s.
Okay.
That's a lot of D6s you're about to roll.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably like a druidic
No.
chain lightning spell where you get, what, 10 of them?
Oh no.
There's
I
it's
don't,
like
I don't
7
know
there.
if I like that. I don't know if I like that.
The Delamar save?
Yeah.
Counterspell. Delamar. Counterspell.
Yeah, it was more like a trap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe we
Alright.
want all the pins in.
Who did you pass or fail?
I passed. I also
Beautiful.
have lightning resistance.
Beautiful. You take 3 damage.
That's
You
not
pass
bad.
or fail.
I passed. Evasion.
You take no damage. You pass or fail.
I rolled a 10, or I got 10 total.
10 total.
Yeah.
So what you guys see? Pass or fail.
I failed.
Fail. Pass or fail.
Passed.
Pass. All right. You take 7 damage. You two take 14.
Ouchie.
As the door to your right, as if shuts closed, and the sigil forms on it, and it arcs forward, and this lightning bolt shoots out. As a lightning bolt shoots from the floor, amalgamates, and just
14.
and all of you are zapped with electricity.
Yeah.
I redirect it. So it hits the wall.
Honestly, you see it coming, and you just rotate yourself and flip out of the way of the actual lightning bolt. You land to the ground prone, breathing heavily as it took everything you could to dodge the basically random arcs of electricity. You grab your shield or your cloak and put it over your face, and you hear the bolts just slowly singeing your cloak.
Okay.
Ziff, as you're hanging onto the lever,
It zaps me.
you realize that most of it didn't hit you. Whatever you got hit with was just like a stray bolt.
Ow!
We okay?
It stings.
No, I'm Hugo.
Okay. Hugo's okay.
Yeah.
Eldrin's
You
on the
could-
floor recovering. His hair's
Spiky.
spiked out.
gotta look cool when you're doing it.
I can't.
It says so in the adventurers book.
Did you not read the Adventurers Guide?
No, I am a soldier. I am a lieutenant.
Is the lightning's gone, right?
Sorry.
It's all gone.
Okay.
I guess that wasn't the pattern.
I don't think that was the plan.
I also don't think it.
No, it wasn't right.
Hear me out.
So then should we do closed?
Well, wait. If it says open, close, it like how it is, what if we
Yeah.
just try to like not have the pin in, and then have the pin in, and then not have it in, and then have it like open, close, like if
So the
close would
opposite-
have it be in. You know what I mean? Open would have it be out because the
We
thing
just
that the pin goes in.
I think I understand what he's trying to say. So, the open one, the pin's out. The ones that are closed, we have to leave the pin in, and maybe that will arc the electricity
Are
differently.
all the
or something.
pins in the top?
No. So
No, they're already. So the pattern.
So they
that's
locked in, and then after the lightning bolt, they've all reset, and the handles are now in their default positions, with the lock having some closed pin, some pins pushed closed, and some pulled out.
Do
So
they
then should we-
follow the pattern of
So-
the open, close, open,
Who
close?
writes the
Yeah.
pattern? Who
Yeah.
writes the combination on the walls? It's a bad design.
Yeah,
Right.
but
They did it
maybe
in eight-
But maybe
in
that's
6
the
different
that's the
languages,
thinking
though.
there,
Yeah.
because
So-
they're like nobody would get this if
I
we
wish I could
didn't
take notes.
write it, and we
Wait,
want them to
notes.
get it
There
wrong.
we go.
I've heard that wizards
You
can
got a pencil?
understand
You got
many
the Apple
languages. So
No,
maybe they
I
just
do, but I'm not grabbing
want
it.
people who only know multiple languages to get in
Fine,
here.
and I will use my finger.
Imagine if we
Smart
still had a
people.
wizard.
Yeah.
I can't use my finger.
Well, I think that's part of
Is
what being
the lock is
worthy
mechanical, right?
is.
Not
Mhm.
In
the
essence,
educated.
yes.
okay. It's not like
Yeah,
magic.
well,
Okay.
So
gotcha.
it's
if you're
open.
poor, you can't get that
Open,
education.
close.
So open,
open.
close, open, close. The fifth one we don't know.
So I'll read them out one more time for you.
Closed,
Okay.
open.
Going from left to right, rotating around. In common, the pin is closed. it says open up top.
Mhm.
2, written in Elvish, says closed. It is currently pulled down. Spot 3 in Dwarvish says open. It is currently pushed up. The 4th spot, written in Infernal, says open up top. It is currently pulled down. In the 5th spot, you're unsure. In the 6th spot, it currently says it needs closed. It's currently pushed up.
Up is open.
Up is open, down
Down
is
is
closed.
closed.
Down is closed.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. So we do the thing, open
So
it, maybe it'll work.
common is facing up right now.
Yeah, and it says open, so it should be up.
That one's good.
I thought it was supposed to be
Common
closed.
is currently down.
Common's down, but
Oh,
it's
let's-
open, so let's lift
lift-
that
lift
one
it
up.
on.
No hesitation. Just
Yeah.
You look over, you see the pin just.
Let's go.
Okay.
The
Second
next
one.
one.
Second one's Elvish.
The
It says
pin
it
down?
should be closed.
It's
Okay.
currently pulled down.
And
Okay.
pull down.
So leave that.
Leave that.
Leave that.
You
Third
look
one.
over and you see the pin dwelling within the locking mechanism.
Yep.
Third
Fine.
one. Is dwarf
Dwarvish, yeah.
open?
And that one says should be open.
Mhm.
And the position it's in now is
Up.
Up.
So that's good.
Leave that alone.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth one. Infernal.
Infernal.
Open.
It says it should be open.
It says closed. Right?
The 5th one.
The fourth one's open.
The 4th one. 4th one says close up top.
Is the pin down?
It is currently in the up position.
Okay.
So
pull
that one we pull down.
Pull it.
Mhm.
Pin's down.
You have the one you can't read.
Yeah.
So we'll leave that one alone. And then we might have to take more damage to test it.
Well, is the pin up or down for that one?
That one is currently in the up position.
Okay,
Currently
let's
up.
keep it like that just for now, because I feel like it might be open.
Maybe.
I like symmetry, and it'd be symmetrical if we brought this one down. We'd have 3 open, 3 closed.
No.
No?
No,
Okay,
because
just gotta
Oh,
go.
did I write it
the
down?
Elvish
down,
one's closed, the
up,
Infernal
down.
one's supposed to be closed, and then the 6th one's closed.
Oh.
Match the position of the pin to the word
Yeah.
You can't read the word up top.
Can we
on only
try?
one of them. There's only 2 positions.
Yeah. So
50-50
Let's keep it.
shot.
Let's keep
that
the
one
pin
should
up.
probably be open.
Yeah, let's keep the pin up. Just
You
in
keep it
case.
open?
Yeah.
So
All
keep
right.
it
I
open.
don't like that. Don't do that. Okay, 6th one.
And then the 6th one's supposed to be closed.
Is that down?
So we'll pull that one down.
Yeah, make sure it's down.
You go pull the lever.
Okay.
Oh.
Ready? Brace yourselves.
Brace.
I use a charge of levitation on my armor and
Oh, let's
lift
go.
up 20 feet in the air, so I'm
Could
no
I-
longer touching the ground.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
Hugo, brace yourself.
I don't wanna.
Rasmus, if it hits you, I'm sorry. And I pull the lever down again.
You see the floor ignite. You see those runes glowing again. This time they're different. They're looks to be glowing red. As you see this tornado of fire rotating in the room, that door sigil going up again, and as this fire just engulfs the room. DC 14 deck saves. You get advantage. You're expecting it now. You get advantage.
Yep. Sorry.
Wait, what? DC 14. Who gets advantage?
I do.
You
the
do.
yeah, the
He
levitation.
does. Gotcha. Oh no.
Be alright.
Is it a 7 or a 1? Is it a 7 or a 1?
That's 7.
It's important.
It is important. If your dex is +7.
It is.
Let's go.
Pass or fail.
Fail.
Pass or fail.
Pass.
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 All right. If you passed, you take half of 13 damage. Sorry. If you pass, you take half of 13. If you fail, you take full 13 fire damage.
Ouch.
6.
Why don't you love me, man? Why do you hate me so much?
Evasion is good.
Evasion is good.
Evasion is good.
And now you're left in a room, slightly charged and smoldering.
I feel like that cool black coat that I got that one time
Reset
that I've
the
been wearing
pins.
ever since. is
Reset
singed
the
right.
pins.
I pat my
And
beard.
then the unknown language will be in the
What?
opposite
Is your
position
beard
as
okay?
last
It's
time.
okay. It's a little singed.
Is
You
my
guys,
hair okay?
you guys listen to Rasmus and go through and just you
Rasmus,
go
what'd you
open,
say?
closed, open, closed, open, closed, open, closed, putting that one that you didn't have in the closed position this time.
So open, close. open, close.
Wait, Hugo,
close,
how are you
close,
looking?
Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close.
Hugo, how are you looking?
How's your health?
Half. Almost.
As
A
you're
little more
discussing
than
this,
half.
Rasmus, you reach over and just
I'm
pull
hurt.
it. Pure confidence.
We can
You
do
see that
this.
lock and medicine just go
Oh, it turns and
and just
releases.
and opens.
Man, somebody here should learn giant. I feel like that's more important than knowing
Maybe
2
if I
plus
had-
2, you know?
Maybe if I have time.
We need a lot of time for another
We
language.
can all learn it together.
You
There's
guys
kids'
move on
books.
forward. Delamar just.
Books for okay, let's go.
Children instructional videos.
Find me one.
You look around and
Hey.
Delamar is just kind of
What's a
leaning against the
video?
wall.
How did you not get hit?
Magic. I was actually going to bring up. I read giant.
I freaking hate you. I will kill you.
Didn't think it'd be.
I'm kidding. I do not read giant. I'm just being a
Okay.
joke. I'm sorry.
What magic? What magic did you use, huh? To escape?
He has shield.
Once.
I simply absorb the elements.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Eventually,
In time.
When?
when you learn to control magic correctly.
Teach me.
I'm
I'll
not
pay
a
you.
teacher.
I'll pay you.
You couldn't pay me enough.
How much?
The last time I was a teacher back home, my stipend was a platinum a day.
That's a lot.
Wait, how much would that
That's a
be?
lot of money.
How much
That's a
gold?
lot.
That's
10 gold.
that's
Gold?
10 gold a
10
day.
gold?
It's
Bro,
100 silver.
bro, hear me out.
Mhm.
I have 1,600 gold.
You shouldn't tell him that.
His price
Wow.
just went up.
Unfortunately, I will not pay. I will not teach you. I'm sorry.
Dang. Okay. Guess we can't be
My
friends
magic is
anymore.
elven and not in. I've learned differently because my magic is meant to be learned over time. A long time.
Fine. Fine.
Let's.
We should keep
continue.
going. Yeah, we should keep
How are you two doing?
I'm okay.
I will levitate down to the ground.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all right. A little singed and electrocuted.
Could be better, could be worse.
Hurt.
We both got the white ponytails. still, though.
I'd
They're
say
not
approximately a third of my hurtness.
Like on a scale of.
On a scale of 1 to 54, about 34.
You have disadvantage because you spoke your actual health number. How dare you? I'm kidding.
I was not informed of this rule.
Alright, come here.
Surprise rules are the best.
Both
rules.
of you come
Since you
here.
can't do that on the.
I'm gonna quickly
adventures book, I'll get you.
bandage them up with the
I'll
healers.
get
You're
you
gonna
some-
finish
Like
off
my
using your
16
original
level.
healer's kit first
Yeah.
because you kept it. So whatever you
Go
can get out of it,
fishing
feel free to do
sometime, I'll
so.
get the bait.
Which is technically 3.
Try to fill in for your father.
Oh.
He's a father.
I'm sorry, that was really rude. I don't know what came over me for a second.
I still have it.
Sorry,
I don't
just
know about you
The
guys.
tinge of electricity hasn't left my body yet.
So you're
She's
spicy.
sass. Okay. What you saying?
So what is your guys' maximum hit? What's your maximum hit?
Mine
Guys?
is-
7?
I don't friggin' know. I don't look at that.
What did I find out?
You trying to heal?
Let's do 11 plus. What's your maximum hit dice? It should be 7, right? At level 7, maximum hit dice.
Yeah, you get 1 every level.
Yeah.
So,
So you heal for a grand total of. Doing math. What is it? 4, 11,
15.
15. For you.
Wait, how are you getting this number?
Because I rolled my D7. What's 7 plus 7? 14. You heal for 14.
It's one more. Higher level.
Oh. What?
Or is it your level?
It's equal to your maximum number of hit dice.
11.
Yeah, it's 8.
Okay.
So 15?
So you heal for 16.
16? Where'd that come from?
Bandaging you guys up.
Oh.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Nix.
Yeah.
What's your maximum hit dice? Should be
I'm level 7, so
So it
7.
should be 8.
7. Wait, would it be 8?
Is
I
it
don't
8?
friggin' know. I don't know how
No,
this crap works.
It's usually level plus 1.
Is it?
Is it level plus 1?
For what?
Hit dice?
Hit dice.
No, it's your level.
It's just your
It's
standard
level.
level.
Okay.
Okay.
Because at level 1 you have one is why.
That's,
You can't start below level 1.
Okay.
See,
You heal for 17.
17.
Alright?
That's helpful.
So you
I
guys
can
now have
no
an
longer
open door and it goes back up to a spiral
I
staircase.
can't heal you guys anymore with the healer's kit.
That's okay.
So there's nothing in the room?
Thank you for that.
I'll heal you
No,
with
just a
awesome.
puzzle.
The door leads to the staircase that goes up.
Oh, okay, so we released the door to go in and up.
So I guess
Yep.
we go up.
Sweet.
Sweet.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it hurt a lot, but I mean, All things well. No one died.
Yeah.
Well, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Sorry for keep bringing it up.
It's a tough business.
Yeah.
You'll learn.
Yeah. I'll learn from you and you learn from me.
Let us go.
What's 2 plus 2?
4.
What the freak is a 4?
As if you would, please.
Yeah, I keep on going up. I start leading the way up the stairs.
You begin walking up towards the room and going up higher and higher.
You good?
Wow.
Mic
Oh.
check.
Bless you.
Mike, check. Bless
Check.
you.
You good?
You enter a room.
Did you hear that?
You see the room's shattered walls stand frozen in time as it exploded out,
Ouch.
hovering a heartbeat away from falling into tatters. A sizable hole gapes in the room's floor. To the south, rubble blocks a staircase leading down, while to the north, another staircase climbs to the level above.
So it's
You
like
see green and gray light shimmering and shining from the sconces around the room. You see yellowed bones fallen from burial niches and scattered across the floor, only for a tomb to be shattered and broken open. You see a well-armored individual's body falling out of the tomb, and stands before you a woman's spirit. You see her reaching down and trying to pick up the sword from the ground, and failing as her hand phases through this well-made sword.
I don't speak Elvish. But I will.
Is Delamar following us?
Hmm?
Delamar, do you know what's going on here?
I do not. He speaks out in Elvish. Madame, what are you doing? And she turns, her face ethereal in nature, in this greenish-gray semitone. Who are you? What brings you to the tower? She responds in common.
Information.
You recognize her.
Nick
I do.
does.
It's the one that fed me the names.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know her.
I would step forward and say, we're here for information. Nix is going to look back and say, we're here for information, right?
We're trying to find information about the city of lost names. Okay.
We come here
She does.
looking for information, maybe a location on the city of forgotten names. We do not mean to lost names.
Yes. City of lost names. Yeah.
I do not know this name which you speak. It is not familiar.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't even know how I got here. I feel this anger coursing through me. Only you putting the souls to rest has seemed to calm me. I want nothing more to kill you, but I'm fighting it. Gentilia is my name. Her voice fading in and out of coherency. It's going from almost what you would say would be like a ravenous hunger to like a hollow to back to almost full speech.
So, actually,
I will.
maybe. Gentilia, what are you trying to do with the sword there?
I want to pick it up.
Does it belong in one of the tombs?
Oh no, it's mine.
Oh, okay.
I was buried here.
Where's your tomb?
I was a decorated guard of a Sylvanesti delegation. This is where our home was. We were sent to the city of Isterian, of Anyari. I died in duty, and they gave me a place of honor. That was my mother's sword. And I just want to pick it up.
Nix is going to walk over slowly. Where is your tomb here? Where does your body lay?
Higher. This... no, here. Here, it's here. This is my body. I'm so confused. I'm also looking for my sister. Do you know where she is?
What is her name?
Tenadaria.
Tanaderia?
Tenadaria.
Yeah,
She was an elf diplomat. She disappeared. At least that's what the other ghosts say. I passed before I fully knew. I'm so confused.
We haven't seen anything like that, right?
Does the name, the city, the name of Venari ring a bell with any of us?
No. Not at all.
With your permission,
Ancient, yeah, it could be. The
may I
last
pick
one.
up your sword?
I would be wary. That sword, from what I was raised, it was only... Touch it. Her face turning elongated and hollow. You can almost see the spittle dripping from her maw as it grows open.
What was
Gentilaya.
Gentilaya? Tell me more about this city
It
that
was-
you bravely defended.
It was an Instaran city named Onyari. I can't... No! And you see her just fade up into the ceiling.
Okay.
Have any of you ever heard that name before? That city?
It's foreign to me.
No.
The name has come up a few times in my studies. It was a city, an Instaran city known to house wizards and those of the spell creation. It has come up a few times in conversation before as a birthplace of certain powerful spells.
Could this be the city that we're looking for, you think?
I do not know. There is no proof otherwise. There is no proof to confirm that is true or it is wrong. Unfortunately, that is the problem. It's the city of lost names for a reason. We have lost the name.
Well, she did go up,
Mm.
so maybe her tomb's up there. Because she did say fire. Kind of seems on edge, though.
Then she shook her head and said, "No, I'm wrong. Why am I wrong?
But we don't
My
know.
body is here.
Are there any tombs in this room?
You have the tomb that is broken and her body hanging out of it with a sword in its hand."
Okay. We know her name.
Should we put
You
her back?
have silver.
Should we put her back in?
We should respect her body. Put it back. But I'm weary of the sword. She didn't tell me what. I don't know.
Well, she said not to touch it.
Yeah, she said not to touch the sword.
So theoretically, if the hand is on the sword, we just grab the hand. Not touch the sword.
Don't you have magic that can lift it?
I do. Mage hand.
Mm-hmm.
As you
Use
mage
that.
hand it
I
over,
should do that.
the hand grasps the handle to move it in, and then you see this dark miasmic fluid raise from the blade and just consume the mage hand.
Don't touch the blade.
Rasmus, do you know what that could have been?
I know what this is. I do not know why it is here, though. This is a relic of Sylvanesti. It is given to one of our strongest warriors. I do not believe this is her tomb. He walks over to touch the blade. It is meant to only allow certain elven individuals of Sylvanesti descent, those that bear a certain name and lineage. It is protected by a bloodline.
Could you?
And he turns away from it. This is concerning. It should not be here. And you see that same fluid kind of dissipating as it was rising. As you're all talking, who's got the highest perception?
Oh, not me. I assume
Probably
it's him.
Rasmus. Yeah.
What's yours?
My passive is 16.
Yours?
Passive perception,
Yep.
18.
Yeah, I think you win.
Yeah.
You notice it first. You see a growing shadow coming from the large hole in the wall. As you see this green essence in the front of you. And the shadow grows and grows, but it's not large. It's just getting closer. And it shoots in, and you recognize it as a large raven. And grasps the handle of the blade. And pulls it and begins flying out into the same hole.
Do I know the connection between ravens and the Shadowfell?
Not in this instance, unfortunately. Wait, actually, no. You would. You would know that they are. You would know they have a connection. Yes. The connection you're asking if you know. Yes, you know.
Wait, does the Raven Queen exist in this setting?
That's a good question.
I told you it was a raven. A crocodile, if not sword.
Well, that's a different one, probably.
I don't.
If that followed us all the way here, that's fishy.
I don't think that's a normal raven. As soon as you said
Did you recognize the raven?
Nyx visibly shivers when you said her.
Did you recognize the raven?
That's not one of ours.
Okay.
Whole tower is steeped in magic from the Shadowfell, and one of its lords has dominion over ravens. She must be watching.
That's not fun.
She's said to be neutral. An entity of death, fate, and passing.
Interesting. That's a big no from me. Disagree.
Everyone dies. Her domain is
Death.
over all of us.
In a fun way, though? Or just like...
Not enough.
Well, death
Not enough
is
fun,
not
right?
fun.
Death is.
Well, I mean, like in a good sense of death, or is she like evil death?
So
she's
neutral.
A necessary
like-
means of death.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's he gets it. That
Yeah.
guy gets it.
No, she's just over death in general.
I see.
Just neutral. Just like, yeah.
I think we should.
Specifically, I think
Like-
the fate of your afterlife and what happens. Those are the legends, anyway.
We should progress more cautiously,
Well,
especially if she is watching us.
we should still put the body first before we fix it up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do that. Let's try.
for
it.
gentle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the blade's gone, right?
She
body's
took the
still
blade,
there.
but the body's still there. So I walk over and kind of grab underneath the shoulders of the skeleton.
You're careful and slowly position her back into the tomb. You lift off the lid and have them help you. And as you slowly put it back in, Delamar, if you could put the rubble in a closely near position, I can help repair it. As he begins casting mend repeatedly, helping you mend this tomb.
Next, we'll put pieces over. I'm gonna run out of money eventually, but I don't care.
I can give you some too. It's okay.
I tap my coin purse.
Still there.
No, it's not. I've earned my own too.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
He's pretty good at that.
Or if I borrowed it just to look at it, I put it back.
And as you you could you repair the tomb and all seems right. You now have a staircase still in front of you.
Up we go.
Up
Yep.
we go.
Keep going up.
Begin moving forward, and I am worried this I do not think we are done with our puzzles and challenges. There is always a harder one that protects the library.
There's
Okay.
always more to do.
Yep.
Onward.
You enter a room. Large circular stone room. This time it says the bearers of knowledge must pass a test to enter, as all great mages must. This is written in Elvish. Then below that, and as you look around, you see there's a desk, there's writing utensils, there's notes. There's like a small library, not like library, but like note-taking station and desk. And then you see a door, just stone door.
It's just chilling.
Solid, no keyhole, no handle, nothing.
Okay.
You walk up and apply pressure, and the door doesn't open.
What's the inscription again?
So there's a second inscription below that.
To Elvish, it says everybody must pass the test of knowledge.
You must pass a test of knowledge.
And the one underneath it, what's it written in?
The one below it is still in Elvish.
Okay.
Okay, I can't read.
The key is found within your head. Use the key to paint me red. Be wary of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned.
What?
Could Bildren go over to the notes we discarded about and just take a look at them?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Absolutely.
Also, do you read Elvish?
No.
Not all of it's written in common.
Uh,
So you'll get scattered pieces.
Who speaks Elvish again?
I think it's,
I do.
still roll the investigation.
I mean, you are like an 8th Elvish.
Eighth drow.
That's
Drow.
Elvish.
No, it's not.
You know at least 2 words.
They are
right?
completely different languages and
Okay.
cultures. One's underground, one's in forest.
That's cool.
Well,
Think I
they're
can
up, they're above ground.
If you think I could punch a hole in this wall,
I don't think it
You
would
try
like
hard
it.
enough.
I think this room's probably protected, and we won't. The door won't open until we
agreed.
pass the test of knowledge.
Ziff, you read Elvish, right?
No,
Oh,
no.
who reads
Rasmus.
Rasmus?
Rasmus
Razzle-dazzle.
reads
You
Elvish.
read. Could you come take a look at these notes and decipher them for us?
Well, if you need me, I'll be here meditating.
I will do that. Yes.
And I sit down next to Nick to practice. I'm gonna practice meditation too.
You've been doing great.
Yeah, just gotta remove the curse from the axe.
Find your center.
Goose Fraba.
The angel sent
Are you still
us.
cursed?
The axe is.
The axe.
At least
Yeah.
we
Oh,
think
yeah.
his.
It's got ancient runes on it and stuff. So, and I don't want it out of my sight. I don't let go of it much.
Yeah.
The last encounter we had, I didn't get damaged, so I didn't go off. But the one before that, I berserked. I mean, I threw Hugo as a cactus at the main mean guy.
Oh, like that big cactus.
Worse.
Pick me up, threw me at the big
That would have
bad.
been a perfect clip.
As the cactus
would've
flew
been
through the
cool.
air, it said,
Especially
Not
he
again.
He crit.
Yep.
Crit 20.
if we understood
The-
why the
Oh
cactus
my
said
God.
that, we
Nat
would know a
20,
lot
yeah,
more
crit.
about the universe.
All right.
Yep.
2 damage.
So,
Hitchhiker's Guide to the
is
Galaxy.
someone assisting you?
42.
Oh yes, Rasmus.
I need you each to roll. Just make an investigations check like normal.
All right.
You're insisting as the translator.
10.
You find some notes that state that the current study right now is how the different moon phases might affect the polarity of magic and how it pushes and pulls. It talks about how
That was suspicious.
What in the world?
we said the same thing.
What?
Matt's just as confused as we are.
I see.
How certain individuals possess power relative to each individual moon. How certain people can do a bunch of things. It seems to be all written in the notes on it. Like there's certain annotations on the paper on the notes. It looks to be written in red ink.
Oh, I see. Well, there's some red ink here. It's mostly magic stuff, and I'm not too familiar with it. It's there's some red highlights in here on the on the side.
I mean, according to the adventures book, red ink means it's important. So.
I really need to get a copy of that
You
book.
do. You really do.
Yes. We'll worry about that when we get back.
What the second inscription say again? The key is found within your head.
Something about red, whatever you lose.
The
it'll get
key is found within your head. Use the key to paint me red. Be aware of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned.
bad. Cut off the ear, soak the damn blood. Ooh,
Smash someone's head into the door till blood covers it?
Delmar, it's your turn.
We could maybe just use smaller cuts instead of head bashing.
But it says in your head.
I only have one explanation. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Well, I could. No. Nick's just like, take the gauntlet off and punch it.
That's not in your head, though, is it?
But it does make it sound like if we do figure out how to
We have to lose
solve the
something.
puzzle, then whoever it'll be given back. So
What's
it'll
the
be-
riddle again?
It'll be healed.
Text it to me.
No, you can write it down.
Fuck that. My keyboard is broken, remember?
Someone else at this table who has access to life.
So the key is found within your head.
The key is found within your head. Use the key to paint me red.
Yeah, use the key.
Be aware of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned.
Be aware of what you spurn.
Use
Aware
the key.
of what you spurn. What is given will be returned.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
So, we just gotta cut off
So the
someone's
key
head.
is found within your head.
Yeah, the key, use the key to paint me red. Be aware of what you spurn. What is given will be returned.
We just gotta...
What you spurn?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like the whatever
Right,
you
what you get
try
rid of.
to break
Yeah.
or hurt.
So, like,
How do you even spell it?
say...
Spurn.
Yeah. Say we, like, grab Delamar and bashed his head violently
Beware what you
into the
spurn.
thing.
What
Then he'd
you
get his head back.
use
Yeah, but I don't think he'll appreciate that.
You want me to say it again?
would be
He's
The
got it
key
right,
is
yeah.
found within your head. Use the key to paint me red. Be
beware
aware of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned.
What you give will be returned.
from Jersey.
Just like...
From Jersey. Use. You gotta use. Paint red. Use.
Okay.
I spelled
Okay.
it Y-O-U-S.
What else is in the room?
Y-O-U-T-H-Z. You-
So it's that desk, the notes.
Yes.
There's a couple
Utes.
books scattered around, a desk, a table, and a bed.
So,
I searched
there
on
was,
the-
like, red ink on the things. Is there still, like, a vial or something of
Yeah,
red
you see a
ink?
quill in the ink.
Okay, I see.
What color is
Use your
it?
head.
Is the ink red? Is the red ink?
You pull out the quill, it looks red.
Okay. That's a red. Writing is like painting with words.
Keys spelled in your use.
It also says something about knowledge.
Is there like writing
Give it in your
tools
head.
somewhere?
It's only the quill.
This is the quill, the ink.
Is it?
There's a few paperworks. You see a couple like little binders with some more paperwork in there, so you guys could look around a little bit more there too if you want it.
What if I stick my hand out and try to open it telepathically?
You mean to sense
Aw,
magic?
dang it. No, I don't have that.
Well, we could write on the door with red ink if it's there.
But what would we write? We gotta write something smart. Because it's a knowledge test.
Oh, we could draw a key on the door, like draw.
Like a keyhole?
Yeah, a keyhole.
Wait,
That might work.
wait.
Maybe. I don't
That's
know.
an idea. That's not bad.
I don't know. I'm just spitballing. I've never done this.
I mean,
before.
for
This is
someone who's
exciting.
never read the Adventurers book, like, you're pretty good at it.
Thank you. I have a lot of critical thinking skills and ability to delegate others quickly.
That's what you call
Well, it's babysitting at a high degree.
that.
He's a glorified babysitter.
That's what I've been. I got into trouble before, which led me to being a leader.
Is that why you had to clean the toilets?
I don't want to talk about it right now.
Belgian,
We
are
need to
you,
think about
you an
this
officer
puzzle.
in the army?
I mean, thinking is what happened. I think
Cutting our palm
I think I might cut my phone.
and see
That's
if
not
that
a
does
bad
anything on
idea.
the door?
But, like, okay, hear me out. On the first thing, when we went in the place, we was talking about, like, test of knowledge and stuff. And now it says the key is in your head. So it seems like we gotta just, like, figure out the right thing to put in red Because like we gotta figure it out. It's. I feel like it's like a. Like.
Or maybe we're just
look at
thinking
where
too
it looks
hard.
for the thing. What if we stop thinking? Everybody meditate.
All right, let's meditate for 5 minutes.
Can you properly meditate? Meditate.
Meditate.
Depends.
Medici.
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 You gotta medici.
I can
Or
probably
I'm
do
gonna
that.
punch you. Every time you wiggle or get out of focus, I'm going to punch
If you
you.
punch everybody in the head just right.
Are you sure you want to risk that?
No, I'm good. I'll punch myself in the head. We'll be cool. What?
Power cable to the torch. Can you pull it up?
Yeah.
Well,
You drew attention to it.
I did.
Oh no.
Numbers
Okay.
one.
We gotta do a thinking thing.
All right.
Look what I look at the
Magical hack.
bookcase.
How are you?
Oh
Magical
yeah,
hack.
yeah. Hi.
How are you, buddy?
How are
Hello.
you? How are
Hi.
you? Tell us.
Well,
I want to go look at the bookcase, the bookshelf,
let's
little
get the
thing.
heck
Is there any books that look like really important for some reason?
There's a few different bound ones. Nothing too crazy though.
Anything
Honestly?
red? Any red books?
interesting.
I'm going to.
Nothing you can see.
Dang.
As you told
That's
me
kind
not
of
to.
weird.
You start reading them, looking at them slowly.
Yeah.
All of them appear to just be books on just light magic, different schools of thought, how representation of you in magic is a very important thing. We're doing all right, having a fun night, honestly.
Okay.
Why
Okay.
are we all clapping like otters?
Because Mike would have good noise.
Yeah. It
Mike
makes
would
make
make
the
noise.
noises. Okay. Knowledge. Brain
No,
stuff.
just power. Yeah.
Knowledge.
I just hear that often.
Evil.
Money's
my hand and start smearing it on
I
the
have a lot of money.
You just smear it on the door?
Evil.
You should probably write something, or like draw
Yeah,
a keyhole,
right, like-
I'm gonna
or
read.
Draw
I
a
guess I'll
keyhole.
draw a key.
Draw a keyhole.
A doorknob.
What do you draw?
I draw a doorknob on the door.
You draw you kind of cut your hand. You take
1.
2 slashing damage.
I'm resistant to it, so one.
You start drawing out a doorknob. You kind of do a little square. You draw a keyhole and draw the doorknob. And then the doorknob just falls to the ground.
Wait, what? It fell?
A doorknob falls to the ground.
Oh my god, my idea was right. Oh, that's so cool. I mean, it wasn't exactly right, but
So I have a doorknob.
that's magic.
Good, I'm glad.
What about the keyhole? Did the keyhole fall? You said the doorknob fell.
Well, I'm
the
already
whole
bleeding.
thing fell.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
So now I have a doorknob.
Yeah,
Just an actual. Wait,
doesn't work.
draw
It's
a
a
key.
doorknob now,
We
right?
draw a key. Draw a key on it.
Why would I need it?
I mean,
What I just.
Key's in your mind. You think about it. Grab the key. Maybe the key will fall out. Then you have a key. You open the door with the key.
you think this thing will make money?
I guess.
Try
Okay.
it.
I draw a key.
Okay.
2 stone doors open.
Good job, Hugo.
That was his
I'm-
idea first.
Both of you.
It's his
yeah,
idea.
thank you.
I told you.
Oh, I gotta get my
Knowledge.
hands on that book.
No. You gotta get that. Book. Okay.
I'm just gonna look at Ziff and like,
I guess it worked.
I guess two brain cells.
Yeah.
Between the both of them.
Yeah.
Rub
I
them
hand you a
together.
bandage for your hand.
Two
A
plus
sundial is
2.
right twice a day. Oh, no.
Okay.
And then
We
I
go
go
through
out.
this. I'm going through
You
this.
march up.
We'll follow.
As you enter in, you push open a wooden door. It creaks at first, and inside is a relatively large library.
Another one?
Yeah, it's just single floor. No, the other one was like a small study.
But like a bigger library.
This is a library.
like a full on. Oh, okay.
Like it's still you're still within a tower. You're
Yeah.
limited. But it looks like there is a shelf every like 4 feet pointing inward. So it's a spiral library. So each shelf goes in, and there's a desk at the front, which appears to be a sitting desk and a sign out log.
So anything? Well, let me look at that. What's on it? What does it look like?
It's paper. It's a sign out log. There looks to be a dried up quill on the ground next to it. The chair is lightly kicked over. That's really all you see.
Does the
Where's the catalog, the index?
It's on the desk right in front of you.
Does the catalog have
I
any
mean, of
dates
what?
on it?
Oh, of like the books?
Yeah.
You have to look.
inventory.
You don't see one right away.
Does that catalog thingy with the sign up, the login thing, whatever it is, does it have dates on it? Like the day and the whatever?
Like the last time somebody signed out
Yeah.
a book.
When was the last time?
Yes, it does.
When was it? How long
So
ago?
it's written in Elvish.
Okay. I can't read that. Rasmus. Rasmus.
As you begin reading it, I need you both to make.
Investigation.
What do you want to make? Because it was written in extremely old Elvish,
Yeah.
and the dates seem a little off to you.
Wait.
I mean, it's history.
Is it history?
Sven, make a history check.
Wait, what?
History checks.
Both of us?
Yep.
Got you. So okay.
Oh, 20.
19.
Nice.
Let's go. First good roll.
Hey, there's good rolls tonight, boys.
Not me.
Keep it up.
I got like a 2 and a 6. And, yeah. Okay, what'd it say? 19 and a 20. You got it, Nat 20. That's pretty good.
Oh,
Did.
That's pretty good.
good.
Solid.
It was a natural 20 for what that's worth.
Yeah. It was
Oh, yeah,
natural. It wasn't artificial.
What it is a skill check.
Yeah.
True. But it's still 20. I think we won. What's your addition? What's your bonus thingy?
For history?
Yeah.
0.
0? Same.
It's
Twinsies.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I'm surprised
really
we
funny.
passed.
I read philosophy, not physics, you know?
Yeah.
I'm a wise fella.
Physics is for like weird.
I have +1 in history.
Oh.
I know a little bit.
The
Oh, I
barbarian.
have +4.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
So
Zero.
so intelligent.
yeah. Kind of
So
fairly
smart.
well read for a barbarian.
So smart.
Very, very smart. Very
Not,
wise.
not mindless.
All right, one second.
Very
I wrote this down for a reason.
No, quite literally very
You'll find
mindful.
this soon.
Geometry, trigonometry, you know, that's useful in the battlefield and stuff.
That's not really history, though, is it?
Yeah, you gotta.
Battle
No,
tactics.
Yeah, that's
I would say, out of all of the things,
mostly wisdom,
For
mostly
me, it's
philosophy.
I would say
physics,
that
'cause I have to
trigonometry-
calculate how fast I'm gonna punch something.
So you see the date.
yeah.
It's fast and hard as
You see the date. As 384.
How long was that?
There's no annotation after the fact,
384.
which means you're assuming that it was probably pre-cataclysm, because any cataclysm after is done AC, after cataclysm. Any notations about times before were notated as PC, pre-cataclysm.
But there's no.
So at the moment, there's no annotated date, which means that it's probably sometime after the Chaos War, which there's very little to any writing about.
That means there's no ghost librarians, though.
I'm still looking for the actual catalog, the actual index of
You find the catalog. You find it. You actually find it in one of the drawers. You find a key with a note that says locked. All annotation is noted in the scribe's tome, and it's generally kept in the back. So you turn around, walk right past it, and there's large bookcase that you click open, and it has all the catalog, different lettering, and it catalogs each individual book through an alphabetical system.
Excellent.
Is it gonna be easy?
Okay, wait. Besides the way we came in, where's the exit to this place? To this floor?
Right in front of you, there's another door.
Is this okay.
Like,
Is there any mention of magic scrolls in the catalog?
Or a spell book.
Yes.
Hugo,
Yeah.
and do I know, like,
You
do
can-
I have an understanding?
You have an
of, like,
understanding that it's going to be in one of the shelves.
floor, row,
Mhm.
shelf.
Yep.
You want me to go over
Scrolls,
there?
this floor, row, this, shelf, this.
Do you want me to go over there?
Take Ziff.
Okay.
We're gonna go do that. We're gonna go look. we're gonna
My
go
next
scouting for
search through the
scrolls.
catalog will be for the Fires of Creation.
Oh yeah, scrolls are shiny.
It takes you like a good 10, 15 minutes.
It's a
You
big
find
library.
something that says the studies of the times, study of the original creation is the closest thing you can find.
Yeah, I'll see what floor, what row, and what shelf, and I will go and try and find it.
It says it's in the sealed archives on the second floor, behind the locked cage.
Oh no.
Not locked for long.
It'd be a shame if somebody had. Why don't I
It'd
have
be a
I have
shame if
Tinker's
somebody
tools.
was a rogue with.
We'll go to you guys first.
first.
You move over and you go to the fourth library roll.
Yeah.
And you see a bunch of scrolls.
Like magic scrolls?
You believe they are, yeah.
Let me look at some of these.
You pull one out and you cut the seal and unfurl it to see what magic dwells within. And what arcane writing you see on it is like almost as if green ink has decayed and eroded the magic on the scroll itself. Your assumption is that something in the Shadowfell has corrupted this magic.
Are they
and
all
so
like that?
you start going through, and you could probably spend a bit of time going through them if you wanted to.
Yeah.
All right. Investigation checks.
Investigation.
Me too.
If you're helping,
he is
absolutely.
I'm helping
He's
now.
with.
Yeah.
Rasmus, do you need anything? I can't offer much here. But
Dang.
Do you have any
That's
suggestion
sad.
of something you
not
might
going
need to
good.
learn
Clear
from a
that thing
library
out.
like this?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's fine.
I don't know, unless
I got
they
the same.
have some other way of
Oh.
healing that I don't already
Remember.
know.
That's true.
Then-
I will search the index for a book on the healing arts. In magical and mundane.
You find a book labeled "The Art of the Rising Phoenix."
I relay the location to him.
You go find it.
Even if you can't read Elvish, I'll translate it for you at some point.
Perfect, and then I'll just transcribe it. So I'll go off.
Yeah, absolutely. You spend your time and you go look for it.
Can Belgian go look around for just something that's been disturbed more recently than the others?
Investigation check.
Alright.
I got.
I'm gonna go
13.
find that Fires of
That's pretty
Creation.
good.
13.
Not bad.
You spend some time trying to track down an area that looks like it's been disturbed.
Mhm.
And the closest you can find is realistically a section. You don't know sure what. You don't read Elvish, right?
No.
Yeah, you're not sure what the hell the section is, but you walk closer and you see a couple areas where there doesn't seem to be as much dust settling.
Mhm.
And it looks like a couple books have actually been wiped clean.
Yeah, I'll go grab some of the books that look wiped clean and just go with the Rasmith with them.
Beautiful.
And check them in with them.
It takes you a
Are
second.
these,
you,
are these
actually,
important?
you actually don't see him.
Oh, okay.
And you look over and you see him climbing up a ladder
Oh.
onto the second story.
All right, I patiently wait for him down.
You approach,
Keep
heading all the way back.
The librarian's key.
As
See
you
if it
approach
works.
the lock, there is no lock on this cage.
Oh. Push it open then.
Does not open.
Is it like bars or is it a
It's
solid
bars.
door?
It's bars.
Okay.
It's like you can see through it. You can see all the books on the side. As you kind of give it a good shake, you see the sigils just appears to be locked through magical means.
Just
Don't
generic
read out.
magic symbols or words?
It's generic symbols. You know this is pretty much probably just some form of magical lock spell. There doesn't seem to be a riddle of any kind. It's just a generic lock.
Probably has a keyword. I say in Elven. Open, damn you.
Nothing.
Hey.
Damn, so
Good.
close.
Good try.
I don't have the kind of magic that would dispel or do any of that nonsense. So,
You hear a voice speak up. Oh, exactly where I was going. Perfect. And he reaches up to open the door. Delamar does.
Delamar.
His hand goes right through the magical
Freaking
seal
Delamar.
and pushes the gate open.
It's like we keep
It
forgetting.
requires elven blood. Specifically,
I
those
tell him the title of the book I need.
Oh! He walks in and just pulls you in. You'll feel free to enter and look as you will. I'm here for something else.
I will go find it.
Yep. You go find a book labeled "The Studies of Creation."
Stash that away.
Here. And you guys all
That
continue.
folding. Did I find it?
Huh?
Did we find the book?
Not yet.
Okay.
Delamar goes, "Oh, perfect." And he comes back about 4 or 5 books and walks over, just drops them down in the center, and starts going through them very slowly. I'm hoping to find the name here.
I join him with my stack of books as well. And just start flipping through them rapidly, looking for red ink.
Nothing.
Nothing there.
One of the books you open is written in common.
Oh, a book I can read. Quick summary.
It says
What's the
understand.
name of this tower? The tower.
Oh, Wake and Wrath.
What? Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah.
Cool name.
The one written in common is the study of bloodline mixtures and how, and on how the study of elves, and humans, and how their children tend to learn at a faster rate, but perfect less often. So they learn faster, but they never seem to succeed as well.
So this is why they'd say I'd never amount to greatness, because I'm not pure. This is weird.
Welcome to Helms. Turns a bitch.
Oh my.
We're not a kind folk.
I can tell.
You find the book you're looking for, by the way.
Oh, can I read it?
Yeah, you pull it out and you begin reading it. There's different forms and different things. You realize this is an entirely new style. It's an entirely different fighting style than you currently use.
Bro's gonna learn right here. He's doing his homework.
I'm doing my homework. I'm going to learn 2 fighting styles.
Yeah, Bro wants an A+.
I'm gonna sling my backpack back on and then head back to the catalog. Any mention of grimoires, magical books?
The only mention is that they were kept in,
Book of
they were
spells.
kept by the Grandmaster.
On his person.
Yeah, the Archmagus.
Yeah.
They were kept in his personal study.
Personal study. Very top.
Very, very good.
It is going to be a little bit of time before I can find the name. I don't know if it'll be here, but I have to look through these books first.
Well, then you can stay here in the library and we'll carry on up.
It may not be the best idea.
If you hear screams,
If I hear screams, I'll assume you're dead and I'll leave.
that's a good assumption.
If you want, we can take a short rest, if anything else.
How long have we been in the tower?
Hour and a half.
It's not that long. Making good time.
Mhm.
Oh, I got a 5 on my investigation check.
So I'll wait for everyone at like the desk, the reception.
Everyone's slowly meeting up, basically. There's enough open room. You guys could probably set up the area to like have some food and sit and relax for a little bit if you guys wanted to take a short or even long rest.
No.
We could. Like,
What was your
I
investigation
don't
check?
wanna sleep.
Well, we
On
got
the-
a cloak that needs a tuning, so short rest.
Yeah.
Could be good.
Short rest will be fine.
6?
Yeah. So we'll
That's so
Every scroll you look at
Sorry.
seems to be destroyed or
marred.
archaic. Not archaic.
A short
Decrepit.
rest would be cool, because then we can attune to our things.
Yep.
Yeah, I want that.
Let's take an
I want
hour
that
to
sword.
rest then, and we'll.
Yeah.
So on that tomb that I found, any
Yo, what is up, Emology? Good to see you, buddy.
any kind of new healing techniques, or is it just completely different?
It's an
fighting
entirely new style, and it goes over that everything in this book is tied directly to this style. So in order for you to learn it, you'd have to forego everything you currently know.
It's painful. I'd have to continue reading it.
While I'm rummaging around with the scrolls and checking stuff out, does Ziff find anything that is keen to him?
Roll an investigation check with an advantage.
That's what I do.
Oh, we should have looked up for a book that could help remove your curse.
11.
There's something that catches your eye on the second floor. You run up and begin climbing the actual bookcase. Your desire for whatever's up there currently erodes your rational thought, and very
Like
easily
always.
you all hear a couple like books falling, and you look over and you see Ziff standing on a bookshelf, and just whew, jumps right over to the second floor.
You okay up there, Ziff?
I think he's
Yeah, I'm okay. Just
He's
checking
okay.
something out. I think it's interesting.
In like 5 minutes, this jerky will be soft enough to eat.
Just make food.
Nice.
Just make sure you hurry. And
Okay.
Figure out what's going on with that cloak.
Yeah, I'm wearing it. I like it.
I'm gonna
It's comfy.
start attuning to that sword. The one.
Do you have a spare attunement slot?
Yes, I have
You can add a dancing sword to your character.
dancing sword. Let's go. Let's go. That seems fun.
You jump up, and you see a loose brick that seems to have a silver side. You climb up, and you're really curious, and you just kind of rip it out. And it seems to be a hollow brick. On the inside, you find a letter. Well, scroll rolled up.
Cool.
Well, don't
Great
lose your
sword or
curiosity
long
now.
Yeah.
Great sword of
So is it sealed?
Wax sealed.
Okay. I break the wax just to see what's
You
inside.
break it open and begin reading it. And it says,
Can I read it? Okay.
it's actually written in Kinder.
That's weird.
I know we picked up this language as a joke, but it is great for sending messages when no one's looking. I do so miss you in my time of need. I have wondered how your adventures have gone. Ever since we took up in this tower, I have felt and missed you so. I know you gave me this ring to remember you, and to give me some form of peace. But I don't know if I can do it anymore. I do miss you so, my dear sister. Signed, Terrowyn. And on closer inspection, you see there is a ring loosely tied to string that was on the inside of that rolled up scroll.
Cool. Does the ring fit?
Oh, without hesitation, you just pluck it off. You look at it, and you're like, it'll fit my pinky finger. And you put it on. I need you to make a DC 20 wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
That's pretty high.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get possessed.
Yikes.
Great sword or long sword?
Huh?
Long sword.
Gotcha. That makes sense. I couldn't remember.
I'll talk to you about it after. It takes time anyway.
Nope. Got an 8.
You feel this intrusion at first. Whispers and voices eroding your mind. And then a single voice whispers louder than the others. Why did you grab my sister's ring? She gave it to me and you pilfer it. Why?
Sorry.
Not an answer. Try again.
It's unfortunately part of my nature that I'm always curious.
What is your nature? You almost feel like the claws are digging into your mind.
I like seeing new things, experiencing new things, and sometimes don't have the sense of fear I should.
At those words, you feel the claws retract almost from your mind. You are a kinder.
Yeah, I actually could read the note. And it's very touching.
What is your name?
My name is Ziff Middletop.
Interesting. I may not be alive, but I still care. Do you wish for my ring?
It is very pretty, but if you want me to leave it here because it's your sister's, I will follow your wishes.
That is not what I asked. Do you wish for my ring?
So honestly, yes.
How many attunement slots do you currently have?
Not enough.
Interesting.
I can take things off.
Did you just get another cursed item?
We'll see.
That would be fun.
You're a walking curse.
Yep. Well, it's gonna happen. It's Ziv's character to just get into everything.
You put the ring on, and you feel it clenching and digging into your skin. You feel a bite into the very bone of your pinky. As you look down, you see the magic of the ring of evasion slowly cracking until it shoots off from your finger.
Okay.
Not fall hard, just you feel your mind being riddled as it seemed to have forcefully removed your ring of evasion. At this time, you have no idea what this ring does. I heard that.
Well, thank you.
The voice is no longer there. The presence that dwelled is no longer there.
You good up there, Ziff?
Yep. I put the scroll, I tuck it in my pocket, and then I go back down.
Just fine.
Yep. I'm okay.
That's good. That's good. That's good. We cool. We cool. Okay.
As
And
you
then
come
I
down,
should take the ring of evasion out of my inventory completely.
yes.
Yeah.
It's gone. It went bye-bye.
Did you find anything interesting?
Yeah. I found this note. And I pulled the note out. It's like, it's in Kinder. And they
Weird.
somehow knew about us all that time ago.
As you look at that scroll, it's written in common.
Okay.
That's not.
You think
Kinder,
it's written in
buddy.
Kinder.
Buddy. You good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Everyone else's native language is common, or
That's not Kinder, right? That's common, right?
that's common.
That's common, buddy.
When I read it, it was in Kinder. Must be the magics of the place.
Could
And
I
put the
read-
scroll back.
Oh, okay.
You hear Delamar. What do you mean common? It's written in Elvish.
Y'all, this is some magic stuff here.
No, it's written in Undercommon.
Legit.
Okay.
Is that like
I guess it's a
four?
magic letter.
Hmm.
But when I read it, it was a letter from
Oh.
the brother and sister, and it was about them learning Kinder speak.
Could I see the letter?
Yeah, pull it out, hand it over to Hugo.
Does it still talk about brother and sister ring stuff on the letter?
Same letter.
Same letter? Weird.
Can I see?
Oh.
Yep, I hand it to Rasmus.
As you hand it to him, your fingers touch. I need you to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Wait till we kiss.
You don't think so?
What was the DC?
15.
17.
You pass.
I do.
You feel a magical effect latch onto your very being and attempt to bind you
Pull away.
to Ziv.
Bro.
Sif, what happened? What was that?
What was what?
I pull Hugo kind of away from you.
Yeah.
Hi.
Stand there.
Okay.
Don't move.
Okay.
Stop moving.
Do I notice? I certainly. I
You
assume I
felt it.
notice it's a different ring he's wearing now
Got
because
the
of my
feeling.
passive
Yeah.
perception. What happened to the ring? Why do you have a new ring?
This one was with the scroll, and I put it on out of curiosity. And the other ring I had
Did
the
you
ring.
feel anything strange when you put it on?
I was talking to Spirit.
Take it off.
No. Take it off.
I don't think I can.
Ziff, take off the ring.
Try.
I will help you take it off.
No,
I don't think.
touch him.
Yeah, I don't think you can touch me.
Mage hand.
It's not a matter of
Mage
whether I
hand.
can touch you or not.
Mage
We
hand. I
both know
cast
can
mage
touch you.
hand.
Well,
and
no,
I try
not
to
that.
take
But
the
I
ring
think
off.
what Rasmus is saying is that
I'm
it
gonna
might,
start
it might try to
emitting- I'm gonna
control
start
you.
focusing key
Okay,
on
wait.
my hand.
Mhm.
I'm like, if anything can get past this, I'd be surprised.
Okay, hear me out though. Mage.
I touched it.
You reach over to try to pull the ring off. DC 15 con save check.
Gotcha.
Oh my. 12.
Ouchie.
You now, as you touch the ring, you feel a burning sensation on your pinky. You look down and see that almost an identical ring has formed and bitten into your pinky. How many attuned items do you have?
3.
You find the cloak, or no? What do you have?
I have.
Your gauntlets.
I got my gauntlets, my amulet of health, and unless it somehow takes away my tattoo.
You feel the necklace just not break, just dink and fall to the ground. You now are now that the attunement has been successful with 2 individuals, you are under a forced ring of shared suffering. All damage done to one of you is shared between the both of you. So if you take 10 damage, you both take 5. Your life is now linked together.
Fuck, that dropped me
Okay, wait.
so much.
Mage hand. Mage hand.
I lost 14 fucking health when I dropped that.
I'm gonna pick up the necklace and just kind of put it in my bag for later.
I grabbed it,
Okay,
and I got it.
that's cool. That's cool. Just making sure.
You know this is a cursed item, Matt.
Matt, Rasmus, not Matt.
Wait, how much attunement sauce do you have?
Right now, 1. Once I'm done with that sword, I don't know if I'm done yet.
Fucking take this and put it on.
Oh, the necklace.
Take it and put it on.
Okay, I take the necklace and put it on. What type of necklace do it
I makes your Constitution 19.
be? That's good for me, if I'm being honest.
Sorry, I told you not to touch it.
It's fine.
Do I
It's
gotta?
fine.
A voice fills both your mind. And together at last. Good luck and farewell. This is what you get for curiosity. Is it killed the kinder?
No, we're still alive.
And you feel the voice leave. So, for the sake of it, you guys have ring of shared suffering. Anytime one of you takes damage, it's split equally between the both of you.
I mean, that's not
Resistances
bad.
does
It's
take
not
account.
bad.
What's that? Resistance is.
So if you take
yeah.
20 damage and you resist it down to 10, you both take 5.
So here's the thing. What if
Resistance
with
comes
the
first.
invasion
Okay.
You take none,
I take none?
and neither of you take damage.
That's cool. That's kind of cool.
It actually might work out.
That might actually
well.
work out well for us when it comes to deck saves, because then it falls into.
You should both have evasion, and then it'd be pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You technically have pseudo evasion.
What if you both get hit at the same time?
Well, then it's gonna really suck.
Okay.
It'll hurt really bad.
Well, 'cause hear me
So
out.
single
Both
attacks are
adventure
really
checks.
great. If you get hit by a fireball,
AOE,
y'all just take double damage.
AOE is gonna hurt.
Well,
I better not fireball.
But yeah,
Is that? Have you
Hear
made
me
that
out.
item yet?
it's just equip a ring of shared suffering. It's just cursed. I'll edit the item after the fact.
Okay.
I don't even think it's an actual loot.
It is.
Can I cast Mage
If
Hand
you need me
and
to-
try to take the ring off for them? No? I see.
No.
Bye-bye, Mage Hand. You're useless to me. We can't be friends anymore.
If it's a homebrew that you've already made, you have to add it to
No,
it.
it's a ring of shared suffering. It's just a ring. I'm making it cursed. That's the only thing I did.
I see.
And I was going to edit it.
The-
But I can
what-
force it onto y'all's character sheets. Give me a second.
The necklace
Quality
thing,
is it?
that's...
Yeah. What quality?
What's that?
There's one of spell sharing.
Mm-mm.
How's your name? There it is. I don't know why. For some reason, it's not letting me share my content like I'm supposed to, and I have the highest tier bullshit, so.
Just stuff it in there. Stuff it in there.
I feel like attuning to the sword would be really funny, because I'm kind of just like tossing it and hoping it passes.
Ziff.
Hmm?
No more touching.
Do you have your old ring?
Kinda hard for- Yeah, where's the old ring?
I did pick it up, but I can't put it on. So I give the ring of evasion to Rasmus.
Okay.
Did he give you evasion?
Huh?
Did he give you evasion, or did it just make it harder for you to get
I
hit?
think it-
So no, the
it's
ring of
dex
evasion
stuff, right?
was if I failed a dexterity saving throw, I had
Mason,
3
what's your
times a
character's
day I
name
could
again?
Beldrin Altrice.
actually choose to
Eldrin.
pass it.
Yes.
Eldritch.
Make use of this.
What is it?
A ring of evasion.
Oh.
It's actually pretty good. It
You'll have to.
helps with not getting hurt, man.
Alright, well, I'll join you guys, put on my pinky as well.
Yeah, but it's not cursed though.
Oh,
This
yeah,
one's
it's-
okay.
Yeah, it's from the Wayfarer's Guide. I'll just have to create one here in a second.
Alright.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
I don't know why.
If we take another hour to let the new attunements take, I can try and remove the ring from the two of you.
Wait, how long does it take to attune to
1 hour.
Hour.
1 hour? So if we did 2 hours, I could attune to 2.
Yes.
I have 2 items.
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
That's what I'm saying.
Do it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Do we want to try and remove these rings?
Yeah. Might
Okay.
be best.
Take
Can
a
you
seat.
do that?
Okay.
You're not gonna like the next meditation lesson.
Nah, I probably deserve something more harsh than
Hands.
usual. Oh,
Face.
okay.
So, jeez.
But Jesus.
So, where is it? 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 Remove.
Did you get an system?
Yeah.
Sorry, I like touching stuff. I can't help it.
So you guys, I have the symbol of Paladine
Mm.
out. I close my eyes and just kind of start muttering, and then you're going to feel. Well, I mean, considering it's a medieval fantasy, your characters would not be used or have much understanding of electricity, but you're getting like someone's holding a pretty. You ever been putting in a light or something and got that little buzz? You know?
You mean like when we got shot? And
Yeah, a bit like that.
No.
Not quite as bad, but
Well,
your
I mean,
hands are starting
put,
to go a
I
little
put my
bit
hand
numb.
through like Tesla coils before.
Yeah, fair enough. It's
So-
like that.
High voltage, low amperage.
Yeah.
It tingles a lot.
Yeah. And then I cast Remove Curse and try and pull the rings off.
Please read remove curse for me, please.
Remove Curse. At your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end. If the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded.
Since they share, like,
What are you targeting the players or are you targeting the item?
I am targeting the item.
Okay. So you feel a clink in your mind. You feel whatever curse that was bestowed upon this rings give way. You are still attuned to these items. They are still now rings of shared suffering, regular ones, but they are no longer forced. You can unattune as you wish.
y'all
That
want
actually might come in
they
handy.
might actually.
It-
Unless, well, I mean,
Especially-
Yeah, it
You
depends
two.
on the.
according to the spell, the curse remains, so it might just come on back. If
Yeah. So
Just for your knowledge, since you targeted the items, it did break the curse because it was a simple curse enchantment rather than actual like
built into the actual item.
Mhm.
All right, fair enough.
it was it was a created magical item.
so
I will
yeah,
wait my-
I take it off, but I put it in my pocket.
You want your necklace
You guys are
back?
unattuned currently.
Yeah.
Give me mine. Yes.
Yeah, I toss him the net.
You can re-equip your
So I put
ring of
the.
evasion.
Alright.
Oh,
Just take it
Yeah.
off.
Sorry. Bill.
Well, actually, what I'm thinking too is because I have the braces defense, the berserker great axe, and the cloak of protection now.
Ooh.
Who gets the
So-
ring of evasion?
Yeah, so it can
He's
stay.
a rogue. That's so good for him.
Yeah.
No.
Keep
Put the
it.
meat.
Yeah, I can stay with
It's the first
Bill.
time anyone said that.
Belgian.
Well, you're getting the first serving of ration.
Yeah. Well, I usually cook too, so
Oh yeah, here's
Oh,
the
yeah.
we can
He
share.
prefers.
here's the boiled jerky. It's untoughened for you. You know
Thank
you
you.
can eat it.
Okay.
I wonder if they have the adventurer's book in this library.
Ziff.
You should go look for
Yes.
I think you had like an hour to do it.
it.
It was cooking.
I understand that curiosity is hard for you to resist.
Yeah.
Please resist.
Okay,
At least while we're in dangerous places like this.
I'll try.
Thank you.
It's fine.
Where did you find this?
So it was actually there was a brick upstairs that had a silver side to it that was loose. It pulled right out of the wall. It was like a secret compartment inside it, and it was hollow. So there might be other little secret compartments in this place. I don't know if they're going to be cursed or not, but they might have some interesting information in them.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Are we
I do
ready
have
to
a
move
saucy
on?
request to you.
Oh.
Stop chopping off people's heads.
Hey, do we have a
I'm going to go that way if you
Yeah.
need me.
Hey, let's go look for that adventurer's book.
Yeah, well, I thought.
Just
Did we
go.
ever check the door to open it? Okay, we'll go do that.
The adventurer's book will tell us.
I'll leave you to it.
Do you think I enjoy that?
I know you don't.
Do you think it's fun to make light of it?
In certain circumstances, yes. But
Mm-hmm.
I can see it eroding your soul. I know.
My
It's,
soul is intact.
I know, but it's tough on you.
Where's
The alchemist was a threat to everyone.
Well, with what he summoned, that was scary. Yes.
Ardent.
And he accepted his fate too.
He did.
Yeah.
Because he knew it was the right thing.
Yeah. But I'm just afraid there'll come a time where you might not be sure exactly what you need to do, and you'll second guess yourself after it's done, and then that will destroy you.
Maybe. But I have to walk the way until that happens.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yep.
Grab your things. Eat your jerky. We need to go.
Nix is going to kind of peek his head around the corner.
It's like, it's okay.
Everything fine?
It's okay.
You're both still alive, so.
Belgian and I'll bring Hugo along. I don't. Did we ever test the door?
We did not test the
Going to
door.
the next floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to touch it and see if.
Yeah, what happens when
Do
we
you
try
open
to
the door?
I mean, yeah.
So
Maybe stay back. Might not be
you
trapped.
approach the door. As they're talking, he begins scouring. You look at Hugo, and you both decide to approach the door. It's large, relatively well kept. It doesn't look to have affected by age or time. You reach out to this bronze ornate doorknob. You grip it and feel the ridges of its design of a rose. You slowly turn it, and it unlocks. And the door opens completely fine.
Is there
It's a
anything
switch.
behind it?
Hey guys, look what I did.
Whoa. See, he's been reading his adventurers book.
Did
No
you guys-
traps?
No traps?
No traps.
Well, I didn't see anyone try the door. Last time we tried the door and we couldn't open it. So this time we tried the door and
Yeah.
it opened.
We
Or
had to
did
wait
you
here
read the
longer.
section under the Adventurer's Guide for doors?
I once
I-
again, I do not have this book.
Then you
Yeah.
should know he needed to check for traps.
We made sure.
Did
But
you?
we looked at it for 2 seconds.
Hugo,
and
look at me.
decided-
Look at me. Did you? And
Hi.
remember the last time you lied to me, I smacked you.
When did I lie to you?
Right now.
He hits you, and like the hand is moving so fast. You're expecting a thump, and it's just like a. You're like, more confused that it didn't hurt.
1 bludgeoning damage.
No, it is not one bludgeoning. I actually roll for damage.
No.
If it hits you, it's a full rate train.
Oh no. The
Don't
door
worry.
is fine. The door is
Okay.
fine. We're good. We looked at it for 2 seconds. It
Next
had a-
time, make sure it's not trapped. Especially with you, make sure it's not magically trapped.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. It was okay though.
Yes, it's fine this
Yeah.
time. Just next time, you.
Yes. I mean, I solved it.
Yeah, he did solve it. He did some pretty cool puzzles.
That was
I'm
the
going back
hardest
to the
riddle
back.
ever.
Yeah,
Just how to open it.
yeah. Y'all didn't see that?
This is not good.
What? Oh shoot. Hi, Delamon.
I think I'm going to need to. We need to go to the Archmagus' quarters.
All the way
Probably.
at the top.
Oh.
Is it at the
All
top?
the way at the top.
Oh god.
How
Imagine if we
many
had a
floors is
horseman.
this?
A lot more.
Like-
Okay.
Like 2?
Well, there
We will
was...
see.
Well, if we need to
It
come
might be
back
two,
and
it
rest,
might
we
be
can come back to this library.
That's true.
It seems safe for the most part.
Just trying to keep the door shut. So be careful.
For some reason, it appears that only a little bit of this Shadowfell's magic has seeped into the library. Everything else seems to be mostly protected here.
Weird.
So
Well,
if we
I
need-
pull out the scrolls. I show him. Well, all these are kind of damaged, though. Maybe it was focused.
I'm not sure. That is concerning. That looks deliberate, honestly.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Rasmus. All the scrolls are broken.
Yeah. It's a bummer.
Well then,
It's worth a check.
onward. Yes?
Onward.
To the top. And you all begin your journey yet again. Moving up this next floor. This one takes a little bit longer because the library is a relatively large floor. You find yourselves walking for a good couple minutes. It feels like you've went up three flights of stairs or so. You find another door. This time it's cracked and open. Looking through, you see just nothingness, this entire hole in the ground. Looking below, it's this inky blackness, and you see a couple rocks stuck in this floating pattern before you. There's no real way to cross currently, but you see the door on the other side going back up to the staircase that seems to be somewhat exposed from the crumbling wall, only for it to get covered up once again.
Weird. In the blackness.
You see an eerie green, almost monotone glow.
We can't get over
Is this
there.
the same kind of like black ichor that we saw rise from the blade?
This is more like a darkness with a glow in the center, emanating a green glow outward.
Is the green...
Think about it looking through a really dark pit, and at the very bottom there's a green light going up. So it's very light fading upward.
Is it the same green as the green that was on the scrolls that like was all weird?
You could say that's very much the same color.
Let's go. There's a reason for that. You just got it. I'm pretty good at colors.
I've never seen
No,
this
I
before.
understand that, but it looks like it's maybe bad magic.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand.
But hear me out. There's bad magic, right?
Uh-huh.
They bad magic.
So at the threshold, it just becomes like an endless pit down below.
Yeah.
And there's floating rocks.
You're confused by that though, because you went up 3 flights of stairs, and that library is 3 flights of stairs.
What?
I will uncork my water skin and just kind of pour it just past the threshold.
You walk forward and you see the water just and stay.
I take a step.
You do so.
Is it solid?
You now see Rasmus floating before you all.
Bro really is a player. You can fly?
No. Take a step.
Rasmus is scared of heights. Oh, I just
Who
remembered
takes
that.
a step with Rasmus?
I do.
With no hesitations, if you put your foot forward with utter confidence, you step forward. There's a little part of you in your insides that's just like, no. You feel a falling sensation until your foot makes perfectly good contact with nothingness.
You okay?
Yeah,
All right.
it seems solid though. It shouldn't.
I'm going to walk forward.
You take a step forward, solid ground. You see this group of individuals you've only just met currently floating in front of you.
In hindsight, I should have gone first. I can actually float. So I'll just take a little step out.
I unbelt my. I have my eyes closed.
Nobody can see that.
I unbelt my scabbard, and hold the sword in its scabbard, and then just tap it to the ground, and then start walking forward, and just doot with the sword in its scabbard ahead of me.
You're going forward, and you're going forward, and you take a left, you take a right, you take a side, and you find yourself going away from the door, and back to the beginning, and back to the front, and you get to a point where there's nothing in front of you, to your side or to the right. You're currently what you've seen Rasmus just walk this invisible snaking path. And you get to a point where there is no more physical contact with your blade within your reach.
I'm fucking sweating.
Yeah.
Are you?
I open my eyes.
You all are watching this. Has anyone followed Rasmus?
I would have followed them.
I'm still at the bottom.
Too.
Of
I'm
the
kind of like,
invisible
Okay.
field.
yeah, I'm kind of behind
Your friends
him.
are right behind you.
Not me.
I
Not me.
open my
Yeah.
eyes and stomp on the solid just to
Yep, you
make
feel
myself
it.
feel a little
You
better.
feel it.
Well,
Rasmus,
I guess it's my turn.
we should have tied each other together like last time.
And what do you do, Rasmus?
I reattach the scabbard, take out the water again, and pour a little bit into my hand, and then start kind of flicking it in a few different directions to see if I see droplets hit.
With the
somewhere.
darkness of this room, it's going to be very difficult for you to see it.
Light from my staff.
So
I will give you you can do an investigation check with disadvantage
Okay, wait. Whoa.
I'm gonna.
because you are human and do not possess dark vision.
Hear me out.
Someone who is have
I
dark
have
vision.
light that
Let me
emanates
see it.
from my staff.
He's doing it.
Understood.
Y'all are witnesses at the moment.
Well, in the meantime, I'm like, I have a dart out and I'm tying a piece of rope to it.
Oh yeah, solid 2.
You think you see
Before the water even hits, I close my eyes again.
you think you hear something in front of you.
And I'm behind Rasmus. I go, Rasmus, you okay?
No.
My turn.
I'm sorry.
Rasmus, what do you do? He's in the lead right now, so
I'm like in the back.
they're very small sections. You can only fit on one section at a time. Like you can reach out and touch Rasmus, but like that's about as close as you can get.
Oh, I was gonna throw this over Smith.
I'm gonna walk up to
No.
where they are.
You can't. You can get behind them because there's a line
that's
right
what
now.
I
You
mean,
can't
that's
move
what I
past them.
Yeah.
This is a rare instance where there's not enough space for everybody on per tile.
Should we go backwards?
Nope.
Okay.
Did we leave a trail?
Nope.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Got some sand in my pocket. I could try finding the stones going back.
I'm twirling the dart. The dart with the rope.
I'm gonna
twirling
turn.
it.
I'm gonna
Hugo.
turn my light on.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
So-
make some light, please, as much as possible. Anybody who can.
So, bright light 15 feet radius, dim light past that another 15 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So, like 30 feet of light, pretty much.
I do have a dart attached to a piece of rope if you want it.
Yes, hand it up here, please.
Pass the dart up.
And I'm just going to pass the dart up.
I have my eyes closed, so it's just like.
I caught it, actually.
Oh, fair enough. Are you right behind me? Who's,
I'm
what's
right-
the
I'm
order?
right
So
behind
It
you.
is you, him.
And,
You're still at the back.
Yep.
Ziff, and then you.
and then me.
Oh, so you were
So,
there.
so I was right behind you.
Yeah, so you can just hand
Yeah,
him
I just
the
handed
dart.
like put it, tap your shoulder, like here. I've got you. If anything happens.
And you can see me.
Does
Yes.
him lighten up
I wrap the
with
rope
his staff
around
help
me
anything?
and say, nope, first.
So if he makes a look again for the water, yes.
Okay.
Probably
so
like
like-
almost.
Yeah,
twice
'cause
as
use the
heavy
light
as
on your
you,
staff,
I
yeah?
assume.
Yeah,
Then
it's
you're
50
pretty.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
you
character's
have
pretty lean, right?
read out
Yeah,
the distance
so we
again.
would have
It's
to switch
15
spots.
radius of bright
Yeah, we
light,
can
and then
figure
an
that out.
We can
additional
figure it
15
out. We're gonna-
You have now been
dim
illuminated.
Yeah.
There's a light behind you, and you see Elliot with illuminated staff.
light. I don't know who.
Who's
that is.
Elliot?
Hugo.
Yeah, he's never been in this game ever. That we know.
Me and
of.
him are gonna
We
do a
know there is
little
Justin,
shimmy.
and it's a
waltz, shift and turn.
Done.
So he takes the lead. I will close my eyes, but I wrap the rope around my arms and like anchor it in and lean back, and just in case he falls.
It's the long. And I'm gonna like, okay.
Do you jump?
I have a dart attached to a rope,
Oh
what
my
are you
God,
doing?
wait,
Are you
wait,
throwing the
wait.
dart?
so I'm gonna throw the dart straight in front of me. Just
Oh,
not a lot of strength, just enough to where if it hits solid ground in front of me,
It'll bounce.
it'll bounce.
There's this music that is
no.
happening.
Yeah.
I like it. I feel
It's
jiggy.
a vibe, but I don't know if it's the vibe.
I know.
That's
Wait,
definitely
it's
not
a
what I
good
intended to
mythos.
say.
It's kind of more of a
the-
kind of more of a
the
Stranger
clang.
Things.
Apparently, I
vibe.
forgot to hit loop. Yeah, it helps.
Yeah,
That would help.
That would help.
well. If I fall, it'll be a very slow fall.
I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after
Does the
time.
dart hit ground?
You grab the dart. You see it just
Nothing.
and miss. It just seems to
Pull it back. Pull it back.
and fall.
Pull it back. Pull it. I
How long is the rope?
think it's 30 feet.
Did you throw it all 30 feet out?
No. Oh, I have 50 feet.
Oh.
How much of that rope do you throw out?
Pretty heavy rope.
It's a pretty heavy rope.
It matters.
I probably would have thrown about 10 feet.
You feel it miss, dangle underneath you, and you feel this rope just kind of.
I don't wanna. It's
Rasmus,
not, I know it's not him,
you can do this.
but I start to pull back.
As you start pulling it, at first there's a lot of resistance, and then you get a foot or two in, and then it's a whole lot easier. There's no resistance all of a sudden.
You alright? I should have. Give me 20 feet. So do 20. I pull. Estimate get 20 feet, and I fucking chuck it.
Goes 15 feet, and you hear tink.
It landed on something. And we could see that.
That's a fucking.
That's a
large
just
fucking.
barely.
It's 15 feet.
Is there anything close?
We can make a human bridge.
Did it? So when we threw it and it
Is
landed,
the rope.
did the
Where's the slack of the rope?
Did it get?
It is doing this. Exactly where the 20 feet is, and it just falls again.
So there's another stone out there, but it's 50
So there's
feet
another
away.
stone out there. So 15 feet, it hit solid ground and it stayed.
Do not forget that you have light now from Elliot.
You get so it's if it passed the 15 feet, it's like in the dim light.
So I pull out.
Can we see the water droplets reflecting anywhere?
You do see one other water droplet where you're standing, a little to the left. It's about 10 feet to your left. You realize there's another section where you walked before you made a large U. There's one blank and then another spot.
Tell
There's
me
a
what it's
5-foot
on the
gap
left.
between the next one. And you see a water droplet you did this with. One of them, you see one singular water droplet that seems to be illuminated by his bright light.
How far away is that one?
You guys have to walk back, and it's a 5-foot jump.
We can make that. You can fly.
Well, who's in the rear? They have to go first.
Elliot, you're in the rear
Yeah.
currently because you're still you have not stepped foot into anything yet.
I will just
Bro's just chilling.
wait for. I'm marking out where they're walking in my head,
Notebook, just
and yeah, pretty much
Bro's
just
got that
if I
composition.
go there,
real quick.
right, because I have dark vision, so I'm trying to track where the droplets are seeing or at.
cool.
How big is this room, by the way? Or
It's a 60-foot circle.
okay.
So Elliot,
Yeah.
you retrace the steps that they pointed out, and you get to that same spot where you look in front of you, and your light is illuminated this dot that is 10 feet in front of you.
That was 5 feet.
That was 5.
It is 5 feet in front of the 5-foot gap. There's a 5-foot gap between you and the water droplet, which means it's a 10-foot jump.
I could make the 15-foot jump. That's the bad part.
Imagine if I had a very fast horse right now. That would be.
Or just
so-
a Minotaur with hooves.
Bro, you should give me one
No.
for my birthday.
No,
Okay.
No.
It's a 10-foot jump.
It's a fucking far jump.
That's all.
I mean, I can make the
how
jump.
would you
when you're wearing
calculate
armor and
jumping
shit.
distance?
Yeah.
It'd be, like,
I don't know how to
impossible.
do that.
What?
Calculate the jumping distance. Is it just a
It's
dexterity saving
It's
throw or
based off your
something?
strength, right?
Yeah.
Based off your strength.
Strength?
Uh,
Oh no.
10 is 10
I'm bad
feet.
at that.
If you have a 10-foot lead, you can jump the distance of your strength score, which is actually pretty fucking far. But you have to have a run. I think that's the rule.
Yeah. You need at least 10 feet. Yeah, long jump. You can make a long jump. You cover number of feet up to your strength
If
score if
only
you
I
move
could
at least 10
fly.
feet on
That
foot
would be
immediately.
Yeah.
If only I had wings. Okay, 10-foot jump.
Yep, your strength determines how far you can jump.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're a monk.
Or if you're a monk. That is true.
Monks get fancy stuff.
We do know he can like spider climb on the walls somehow.
There are no walls.
So yeah, if you do a long jump, what's your strength score?
My strength? 14.
Then
I
you
can
can
make
cover
it.
you can do a 14-foot long jump. And behind you, you have a 15-foot runway.
Why are you so strong?
I don't know. Maybe
Wait,
I just rolled lucky.
15. So the direction I'm looking at, is that towards the door?
So the way long jump works, yes. Long jump, you can cover a number of feet equal to your strength score. So if you have a
So-
20 strength, you can do a 20-foot long running long jump.
That's
You know
fucking
what?
outrageous.
And if you have a ring of jump, you can do 60.
Screw it. I'm a jump. I'm gonna do the
Wait.
run jump. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Wait.
I got luck. I can redo it. I can redo the roll twice.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to say, no one shuffled their feet.
And
tonight.
yeah, and I can do that. And somebody has an amulet, but I don't know who it is. The little pendant. I don't know who it is. Someone has it. They're technically in the same scene. So
Oh yeah, I have it.
You
I
have
I
it.
gave it to Rasmus, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to do this. I'm just gonna do it.
You currently have people behind you, so it would be a
No,
standing.
if they all went that way.
Are you all going for the shorter jump?
I mean, yeah.
All right. What do you do first? Because you're the one doing
But
this
I'll-
first.
I'm gonna do that
I'll
jump.
stand because I'm behind Hugo, but I stay farther back
Okay,
just to
so
kind of give
you're
him
at the
space.
very edge.
Tie a rope to him.
Hugo, I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check for me, please.
Can I tie the rope I have to him?
If you offer and he accepts, yes.
Yeah. Hugo,
Yeah.
I'm going to tie this to you.
Do that.
50 feet, so you have plenty of slack to make the jump.
Yeah.
But in case you fall,
I'm gonna do
I will hold on
athletics,
to you.
because I have a +5 to athletics.
Why are you so strong for so
Why are you?
I put my
Do
put
you
my
even
lowest
lift,
scores in
bro?
intelligence
Yeah.
and wisdom.
Don't forget we rolled for
Yeah,
stats.
I'm the only one that. Did
So-
you roll?
I'm
I
just
told
gonna
you to
tell
roll.
you my scores right here.
I lift.
It's not
I
super
have-
you should roll.
You said you didn't want
listen,
to.
Listen to this. Listen here. Listen
Should I
here.
roll? But I'm so worried that I'm not going to
18
roll.
18 charisma.
The rolls
17
are
constitution,
pretty generous. So
14 for both
if you
strength
roll
and
bad,
dex,
it
and then 10
happens.
for
But
intelligence and wisdom.
it's skewed towards
So not a
pretty
smart
good
boy.
I was
character.
going to say that's the exact wrong way for sorcery.
Yeah.
What are
I'm
your
not a
stats?
smart guy,
Average.
Okay.
but I took strength for some reason.
Hey, sometimes you need to smack somebody. It
That's
happens.
true. That's true.
I lose
okay.
my 19 dexterity.
So I have a rope.
Maybe, or you might be 20 by now.
Yeah, I got you tied to
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna do the athletic. You said
I got to
athletic.
Athletics
wisdom
check.
20 already. That's pretty good.
Come on,
What'd you
23.
You actually start running, and with confidence you jump, and because you feel so confident, you actually just throw the staff up in front of you. You land, slide a little bit, reach your hand out, and catch the staff again.
That's cool. I did a cool. Y'all should join me over here.
I lost
Do you
a
have
staff.
space?
That was very
No.
silly.
I
There's
don't know.
tap in front of you.
Yeah,
Tap in
check-
front. I'm
check
tap with the
space in
staff
front of you.
around me.
Around you,
Just
there's
like
one to
in
your
front,
left and
front.
one behind you, going towards the door.
I should probably go. Wait, the door to
I
leave
thought
the
So
place.
you're standing. You have one to your right, sorry, and then if
Yeah.
you turn around, the door's right behind you by like 15 feet, and the next one behind you touches.
So I could go that way.
Yeah, if
and
you
not
keep
have
going.
to jump.
You start walking, and you
gonna
realize
do
that every single solid section
I'm gonna
goes
do
right
that.
to the door.
I'm gonna go to the door now. I'm at the
You
door.
now have a runway.
And there's a rope. Wait, I can pull
Same direction.
Zip.
He's like over here to me.
I could theoretically pull Zip over.
You
it,
realize
right?
that, like, just off the way he touched it,
Alright.
here in front of you
Yeah.
leads to the
You
door
could
too.
jump in, and then I could catch you if you.
I have a wound.
You jump.
I look behind me.
You can
I would
do
like to
this.
state
It's
it's a dangerous jump.
I made it, and I'm gonna
You
try.
don't- you might not get to live if you fail this.
It'd be
Well-
a shame if somebody had an ability to double jump.
You can double jump as a monk. That's
Step
sick.
of the wind
How did I not know that? That's cool.
allows me to double my jump distance.
That is true.
Essentially double jump.
Bro just like jumps off. The
I'm gonna
tiny-
jump.
That's a running
Tiny.
somersault jump. That's the run somersault to extend your jump by double.
No, bro's
Yeah.
gonna do like a full in the air.
Kicks the air really hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick
really
so hard
hard.
I jump. Woo.
Bro jumps off the
Ziff, do you go to the spot where you saw?
I just follow Hugo.
Make your jump.
Yep.
Which do you go back? Go the same way Hugo went?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Athletics check. Are you still standing behind everybody?
Yeah.
All
Bro
right.
can just fly up here.
Yeah, you can technically just fly.
Bro can just fly.
I'm
up
just
here.
sitting here waiting.
This
I get an
freaking
18 on it.
rogue
Ooh.
levels of fighter can fly. That's sick.
Caveats.
Athletics, they say.
Yeah, or acrobatics.
Or acrobatics.
Both are applicable.
Yeah, I have a +2.
So then, how does that
acrobatics.
work for monk?
What do you mean?
You do whichever one.
I can choose acrobatics or.
Or acrobatics, yes.
Well, is it a check, or do you just, if I can move 10 feet, I get a 13-foot long?
You can just make the jump.
That's good, because I only rolled an 8.
Me, on the other hand, I'm
no.
like,
Oh no. Wait. Use the thingy. The thingy.
What thingy?
he doesn't need to use the thingy.
You have the medallion, so you can just auto
yeah.
pass.
Yeah.
Why would I waste
Or
it
you
on
could
a
shuffle
jump?
your fate.
Oof.
Want to shuffle your fate?
Do I make the jump or not?
Probably not. Because I
It's
have
a
to
5-foot jump.
I mean, it's a 10-foot jump.
You-
That's
you're
pretty
good.
far.
It's a 10-foot jump. Can you jump it? Just normal?
Well, I have a 13 strength, so I could.
Running one? Yeah, you can. You're good.
Yeah.
Whereas, monk doubles mine 20 feet.
That's scary.
That's a fucking far jump.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
And the
Have
jump
some
to get
fun
to
with
where I need to go is 15 feet.
You can make the jump. Are you doing it? Are you going along? Or are you just going to run around where everyone else is?
I wanna. The rope got sucked in, right? When
No, it. You pulled it out before it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to test my theory.
Well, what's your theory?
That there's actually no reason to jump.
I'm going to throw the dart, but like I'm skipping a rock. So it's like level, and I want to see.
It just falls. You go to throw it, it hits nothing, and just. And you feel it start tugging because whatever is down there is pulling.
So I pull it back up.
You struggle, but you get it back up.
So I guess the next one is I would try and figure out my. I'm doing math in my head, and Nick's.
Just go. Just go back around. Take the.
I
Take
was
the
like, I could make that jump. Nick's is like, I can make that jump. Easy.
Bro fails. Bro died.
Easy.
He's gone.
No, I can't. I
Yeah.
double my
Yeah.
jump distance. It's
Yeah.
like, it's 15-foot jump. I can make a 20-foot jump. With the running start.
Bro,
Do you have dark vision?
No, it would be illuminated. Ooh.
oh no.
I can light the dart on fire.
You,
I go
gauntlets,
around.
gauntlets.
I go around.
You go back to the beginning. You see where they jumped. You just do a hop jump. It's nothing too hard for you. Everyone but you have now crossed the chasm.
I cast jump. I jumped to the end of the 15-foot section where they were at, and then I jumped to the door.
Yeah.
I triple my jump.
Yep.
Yeah.
As soon as I get through the
My armor.
That was quick.
the other threshold, I just grab Ziff.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Nothing.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
As you look at him, he's profusely sweating.
Oh,
Are we by
I
the
get
door
it.
now?
We should have tied the rope earlier.
no, it's okay.
Rasmus.
Are we by the
Like
door
last
now?
time.
Like I
With the
pat
parachute.
I pat Rasmus's hand on my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Let's go. Let's go through the door.
Nix is gonna walk up. Good job. And walk through the door.
And you walk through the door. And so begins your ascent.
Oh, what's up with Delamar?
He's with you guys.
But like he was just chilling with us the whole time. Where was
You
he?
didn't. At first, he was behind you guys, and then when you guys start looking to go up the tower, he was already with you.
Oh,
He's
I don't like
he's
him.
doing some goofy stuff.
I'm
fucking
gonna
magic.
kill him.
Is this your tower?
Is it?
Did you ask him this question?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is not my tower.
I slammed his head against the wall.
Do you know whose tower it was?
Truthfully, no. I have a suspicion, but I am not sure. I still need to do more research to figure out the name of the lost named city and find its location. I have a guess, but again, I do not make guesses.
Do you have a tower though?
Or was it more like a plaza?
Do you?
Is it like a motel?
Hotel?
I do
California?
not have a tower,
Trivago.
for I do not need one.
It took me a minute. I should have said
Got
that
it all up
quicker.
in here, right?
When one can open a door and go where he wishes,
Mhm.
anything is his tower.
Teach me.
That's a nice way to think about
What if I
life.
paid you 5 gold right now to tell him you're... Nix like whispered, tell him you're gonna teach him, but don't teach him, just so he can be quiet.
No.
What if I give you?
Fine.
What if I give you 50 gold? 50 gold. Tell me.
Delamar,
We have it.
have you been in this tower before?
Just before, when I was in looking to see what the curses would do if certain disturbances were made.
You're
Okay.
so smart, Delamar. What's 2 plus 2?
Depends on the mathematical formula you're speaking of.
It's
He
fish.
gets it. He gets me.
It's chair.
I thought it
Are
was
we talking
table.
about the same mathematical formula
Yeah,
used
wait.
when?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
There's a door coming up.
No, it's,
Stop
the
fucking...
door can't move. The
You-
door's in the same.
You look up and it is a pretty impressive door.
But it's not coming up.
It
It's
looks
staying there.
relatively well made. The wood is a dark oakish brown. It has gold inlay and brackets on either side and a large door knocker.
Should we knock?
Yes. No, because hard and loud is just so they can hear.
Don't, because I'm not gonna use the knocker.
What's that?
If you want me to knock loudly.
Everyone cover their ears,
Oh shit. I wanted to punch the door.
please. And he casts knock. And you guys are low enough that the door would be above you. That knock echoes through. It rattles you guys from its loudness. The door rips open, but there's this ethereal sigil that forms, and out comes this disgusting green beam of energy that shoots forward and and it melts a hole in the wall behind you, behind you guys.
So
And you just
Teach me.
trapped.
that should have used the trigger mechanism.
Did it trigger?
The reason it seems like I know my way around this tower is because I am a Sylvanesti elf. These are all of our same precautions. These are all of our same procedures.
So there's more towers like this?
Of course.
Are they also weird and like shadowy?
No. That is why I'm hesitant, as things are different than they should be.
See? That's a big knowledge thing that we should have known, but we didn't really because we just had to make sure.
I think we are at the top now.
Huzzah.
That spell is only used to protect the Archmagus' room. For that is a spell of death. If anyone opened that door, you would have died.
I'm glad I didn't punch the door. Can I
Very
punch it now?
Very
The
glad
door's
you're here.
gone.
Door's just gone. There's no remains, just door
It
frame.
blew inward. Come. Something awaits us.
Okay.
Let us go.
Okay.
You begin walking forward, ascending these steps, opening into a large circular room. The floor looks very well made. You see sigils aligning the floor in a spiral pattern. To your left, you see a very well-made porcelain large washbin bowl next to a bed. To the right, you see a bed. You see a desk. You see bookcase after bookcase after bookcase. And in front of you, you see this disgustingly purple visualing portal right in front of you in the distance. These two pillars align on either side in this hook-like fashion. Two rocks engraved with blue lettering in some form of archaic symbol. And standing there is a wizard, clothed in robes, a large staff. Well, look who has come to my tower. And he turns, and you see this ethereal visage slowly amalgamate into an elven male. Why are you here?
We need to find the city of lost names.
You are intruders.
Trying to intrude.
You wish to stop us.
What?
To me. And he raises his hand. And you see these ethereal figures step forward, each one slowly materializing into an elf. Before you stands 6 elven individuals wearing amazingly well-crafted armor, some of their blades alight in the magic. A woman moves her hand and water forms as she begins to prep a spell. You see one of the elven individuals step forward and raise his arm, and a shield from the wall rattles and attaches itself to his arm, and he draws a blade that you've seen before. As it seems to drip with water, only for it to begin rushing to his palm as it drips, and it almost looks like a roaring tsunami in the form of a blade. You hear Delamar whisper, "No, they are dead. These are rumored to be heroes of my people. Why are they here? And what are they doing?" "Prepare to die," the voice in front speaks. Until next Saturday.
Fine.
Let's go.
The cliffhangers happen every time.
Oh yeah.
Almost every time.
Not every time.
Every time.
I don't think there's ever not been. I think there's only once not been a cliffhanger. That's
Shopping
just 'cause-
episode.
Yeah. pretty
Yeah,
much. Yeah.
I skip shop. We skip shopping.
Oh,
episodes.
okay.
Well, it
We
was.
do light shopping, and if you want a specific thing, you go hunting for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's pretty much just we kind of.
All right,
Yeah.
ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen, I want to say thank you guys. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
Thank you.
That
So,
was
how'd you like the stream?
I liked it. It was a lot of fun.
Good.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very intrigued.
Do you hate us all already?
No.
Beautiful.
But out of all of us,
hmm
who's
Who do you
the
hate?
best and who's the worst?
That's not nice.
I don't
Again,
know, it's pretty weak to
Malachi,
die
I'm
in
sorry
the
for
first
the
5 minutes of
sneeze.
the game,
All right,
so-
it happened.
Chase's character.
Alright.
Freaking
Couldn't even last 10 minutes. That
Yeah.
guy.
Didn't even get to talk to him. Just seeing
Yeah.
emo music.
No, Delamar is just fine. All right.
No.
For the random number of the night, I do apologize. We kind of got hit the ground rolling. I forgot to roll it. So do me a favor.
Get
I'm
5
sorry
minutes.
that happened. Someone would give me a D20. Actually, roll a D20.
You roll it.
Let's do this one, the spinner
Do
one.
the spinning one. What's it got? What's you get?
Spin a little hard.
That goes
He's
alongside.
Just give him a moment.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. So we will
15.
have a number for next week.
15.
So next week's lucky number is going to be 15.
Somebody write that down. Write it down.
Okay.
Somebody. He's right.
What that means is that someone. So we have an exclamation point chat in exclamation point roll. What it does is it rolls a d20. If you get a 15, you get to grant any player of your choice inspiration, except the people who have inspiration.
I have inspiration
I have inspiration.
from like 4 weeks ago.
Also, this is one of the first nights that no one decided to shuffle their fate.
Does that mean something?
No.
Dang it! But we're gambling. You should, like, roll
no,
it
you're
dice.
not. You chose not to gamble. If anything, I'm upset.
I would have made that jump.
Yeah,
I
I
could
made
use it
that
for the
jump
shock.
perfectly fine.
Probably.
Roll an acrobatics check.
Roll it. Oh no.
18.
18. He would have made it.
Unfortunately, it's a 20-foot jump. It was a DC 20 acrobatics check.
No,
It
except
was-
for the one when my jump speed is doubled.
I don't care. I'm God. I choose you to fail.
You're just mad because I would have made it.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and having a good time. I want to thank everyone in chat who came out and had some fun. We blah, 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 blah. We will be here next week. Next week might run a little long. We'll see. It's going to be
How long?
combat.
How long?
Combat.
And there's only
Remember
two
that one
things.
time when we were here until like 2 a.m. during?
Okay,
Nats
I'm
Day?
gonna be honest with you. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
It
Alright.
cannot happen.
Yeah,
Well,
that man
it
drives to
happened with
Urrington now.
you.
That's probably not gonna happen. Nowadays, what I'm saying, we might run a little late. It's like 12:30 at the latest.
Oh, that's not too
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Like,
That
I
2
would like to
a.m.
sleep
one,
too.
This show needs to be on HBO.
It could be. We just
If
make
you
the
guys
deal
help
that
us,
Amazon
you know,
Yeah.
subscribe.
So, next
Follow.
week will be
For me.
a fun episode. If you are around, feel free to tune in. Maybe you desire to harm the table. Maybe someone in this table has spurned you in some way, shape, or form. And you've built channel points up and you would like to hurt them back.
Yeah.
Feel free to get even. Or maybe you don't like me and you want to help the party win.
Yeah.
Help us win.
Spend
That
your
would be
points
really
that
cool.
way.
We'd be cool.
And
with
if
that.
you really want to go for that oh so juicy TPK and be crowned as the next TP killer, you can always donate some real money and watch some real craziness happen.
If y'all can turn me into a potted plant again,
That's-
I will make my dad pay $200.
That's a
For something.
lot.
That's a
For something.
threat.
That's
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you, and may your night be as legendary. May your week be as legendary as our night was. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Adios.